It's been wall to wall. People venting about the Bruins. Don Sweeney, who could have avoided this. Much like the Buffalo Sabres in this game, you just can't ignore a Game 4 on the road and the importance of that in a 2-1 series. And the Sabres took care of business. The Celtics need to come out the same way against the 76ers today. Just exactly the same way with that aggression. Let those fans know. Let that announcer with his Joel Embiid, reverb, which he's not going to be saying anyways, but you know what I mean. Just like let's make that city suffer. Let's make that city suffer like Buffalo is making Boston hockey fans suffer right now. That is what the Celtics need to do today. Looking past games, not on my agenda right now. Look at what the Cleveland Cavaliers did today against the Raptors, and now that series is tied up. I mean, look at what, like Denver, right? In the Timberwolves series, Anthony Edwards gets hurt. Dante DiVincenzo tore something in his knee. I forget which ligament, doesn't matter. The Nuggets should have coasted to that game. Instead, Dosunmu puts up 43 points against them. You can't overlook anything in the NBA playoffs or you're going to be sent home. The New York Knicks are in a battle right now with the Hawks. And who's to say that they can recover? The Celtics need to take it to the Sixers here on the road. I don't know what, if Derek White's going to be fixed or what, but they keep making the plays. They close things out in the clutch the other game. Let's not even have that question be on the table for Game 4. Let's take a 3-1 series lead. Somebody around here needs to take care of business for Boston sports. Let it be the Green Team. Thank you. This has been one of the finer hour and a half episodes I've ever had. Let's go to Grandy and Max with Celtics Tonight here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Radio Network. Thank you, Colin Kennedy. I'm Sean Silver. Talk to you after the game.
WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up at the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A. Jalen, right-hand dribble, into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over C. He tied it. He did it. Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
Also brought to you by Golf, your New England Chevy dealers, Brex, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, Nicely Done, and by Michelob Ultra.
Keita comes up with it, forces it up and in, scored and the foul, and the Mias Keita night might have just had its signature moment. Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
Also brought to you by Endless Energy, your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania sits on the hallowed ground that used to house the iconic Spectrum. Site of so many historic Celtics-Sixers springtime battles tonight. The latest chapter as we have arrived at the swing Game 4 between the Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for finding us for Game 4. I'm Sean Grady, Cedric Maxwell, whose place, as you know, in this rivalry and in this city has been chronicled for decades. Joins me shortly. Coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 4 edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Tonight. How much of Friday in Game 3 was the Celtics shooting themselves out of a very much off-brand night in many other ways versus playoff championship experience rearing its head in crunch time? We'll discuss that. An absurd 56-win regular season and a 2-1 first-round lead, not enough to make some people happy. Have people lost the narrative with Nikola Vucevic, who has been the Celtics' best center in the series. We'll cover that as well. Speaking of which, we'll update the condition of Joel Embiid, who seems to be closer to joining the series as we break down Game 4 from the Sixers side. They have lived and died with VJ Edgecombe in this series. How have the Celtics limited the efficiency of Tyrese Maxey in what no doubt will be an all-NBA-type breakout season for him? We'll take our trip around the NBA. Gets caught up on the early games today. Knicks get back on track. The Pistons do not. And as wild a night as Target Center has ever seen.
Off the Rudy Gobert screen, 10 on the shot clock, runs into the big man Jokic, double team, dribbles out of that, back out to midcourt. He wants a running start. He'll pop on a deep three, straight away, Ayo Dosunmu! It's his night! 39 points! Timberwolves by a dozen.
We'll check in with the head coach and the longest tenured coach now in Boston, Joe Mazzulla.
I mean, one of the ways is shooting the way we shot the ball. But the game's connected, and it kind of goes that way, right? So 17 turnovers, can we clean that up? But but we did a bunch of great stuff defensively.
But coming up next, in their last 4 series with the Sixers, the Celtics have been the road team in Game 3 in all 4 and won all 4. Friday night, a 5th straight win was starting to fade until it didn't. We'll look back. Straight away, this is going to be Tatum. He comes down the right side, and at the last second, kicks to the corner for a Vucevic 3 that rims out. Derek White, monster offensive rebound, throws out to Pritchard. Shot clock resets. 9 on it, 30 seconds to go in Game 3. Tatum against Bona, second chance, and the 3 is right down the middle.
Oh, somebody get off my toe. Get off my toe, man. Oh, that was a killer.
That's all coming up and more as we catch it out of Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Celtics and Sixers here in Philly, top of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit clintonsavings.com, 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Check out the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CRV, and Passport, all from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.49% APR on a 2026 Pilot, a 2.99% APR on a 2026 CRV, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport or 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details. Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBP.com for more information.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Hey, it's Zoe. It's time for spring cleaning, and I'm talking about your company's IT, of course. Make Oakers your single-source IT partner. From full IT, infrastructure rebuilds, security, to everyday AV upgrades. Get future-ready at Oakers.com.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into tonight's game on the Celtics Radio Network to hear this date in history, restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Champions play here, the Sports Hub.
Really hopeful, and I think he's really hopeful that he wants to play, and we want him to play. I don't know how close we are to that at this point, but I think there's some progress being made. Let's hope it keeps going that way.
Yeah, Nick Nurse asked for a diagnosis. Turned out to be right. He was close to playing, and in fact, here is the news. We begin Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight with Joel Embiid will play in Game 4. He will start for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, Joel Embiid has played 15 career playoff games against the Celtics. His record is 3-11. 12 in those 15 games. But there is no question on the one hand, the Sixers are not only a better team, they go from being a bottom 5 offensive team without Joel Embiid to a top 5 offensive team with Joel Embiid. But what the world will be watching, Max, as we've gotten this news in the last 5 minutes, is what Joel Embiid are we going to get 2 weeks removed from appendix surgery?
That's the biggest thing. I think you think about where you're at and how you're playing. I think that you think what Joel Embiid can bring to the table. You know, you're talking about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and that's just tough for anybody to come back from.
Now, assuming he was completely healthy, the interesting dynamic of the Sixers this year has been Joel Embiid's willingness to make this Tyrese Maxey's team. And as sort of a secondary player, remember, with the suspension of Paul George and all the injuries to Joel Embiid, he did not play half the year. Remember, these 3 guys have rarely played together. They played together, remember, Christmas last year and came into Boston and won a game. They've been really good when they all 3 play together. They just haven't played together very much.
Well, I think you have to look at what version is going to be playing. Obviously, if you think about Joel Embiid, who he was about 3 or 4 years ago, he's going to be a problem. But defensively, think about how Joel Embiid now is. He's going to be against maybe Tatum or Brown out on the wing.
In a game that the Sixers obviously have to win. Turning the clock back 48 hours to the instant classic of game number 3. Before we look ahead to the matchup and the rematch tonight in game 4, we look back to Friday, which had a series of twists and turns and highlights that will last for a long, long time. The Philadelphia 76ers, who tonight in Game 3 will wear the throwback Allen Iverson jerseys from 25 years ago, the black jerseys, white letters and numbers, red trim. They will go right to left. Celtics on the road, green, white letters and numbers. They will go left to right. Bono wins it back into the hands of Tyrese Maxey, and Game 3 is underway. The best of 7 is now a best of 5. Jaylen Brown finds Tatum, misses the 3 that would have tied it. Rebound. Pritchard comes up with this one. Kick out. Jaylen steps right into a straightaway 3, and now we are tied.
I love the fact that Peyton Pritchard is in the glass.
Tatum can line up Drummond here if he wants. That's exactly what's going to happen. Pull up, 3, swish. What did I tell you?
Drummond just backed away. Tatum said, okay.
The Celtics have made 2 in a row from distance and lead 18-16. Maxey out for the first time. Edgecombe, George, Drummond, Grimes, and Edwards 5 on the floor for Philly. Paul George steps to his left, 3 over Tatum, swish. 2-point game. Tatum into Peyton Pritchard. He's going to attack the paint, then kick to Shireman. Never brings the ball down as he knocks down the corner 3.
Still out 1.
The Celtics, after a slow start, are now 8 of 18 from 3, and they lead by 5, 32-27. Drummond, 1 dribble. He wants to get it to Maxey. He does. Here comes Maxey in the paint. Pump fake. Blocked from behind by Derek White. Picked off the floor, though, by Drummond, and he throws it down with 2 hands. Boston by 7. Derek White dribbles it to a right side 3. That's no good. Long rebound. Jaylen Brown has it. Kick out Tatum. Pretty good look. Left side 3. Got it.
All right. How about a little defense now? Seize.
Second chance points, 14-10 now in favor of the Celtics. That's their 11th offensive rebound. Boston fans don't like that one. Maxey. Nasty step back on Hauser, and his 3 puts him on his highlight reel. Just as I told you, they got to get Maxey going. He scores 5 straight points, and the Boston lead is down to 4, 64-60. Driving on Oubre, stripped from behind. He exposed the ball. Maxey snuck in from behind. Maxey goes the distance and misses the layup. Great job by Jordan Walsh to not foul and pull away at the last second. Maxey jumped in anticipating contact that never came. Make a note of that one here. Pritchard, watched by Grimes. Shot clock at 11. Celtics want this 2 for 1 here with 39 seconds now remaining. Pritchard moving to his left. Deep 3 over Paul George. Got it!
Paul George backed away, and there Pritchard to shoot it.
Peyton Pritchard has entered the chat. 2 big 3s late in the 3rd quarter. Sixers can tie or better on this trip with 8:47 to go. Edgecombe moves into Maxey, steps into a straightaway 3, and the Sixers have the lead. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Tatum on the wing. Drummond hand in his face. Moves it to Jaylen Brown straight away against Maxey. Jaylen dribbling between his legs. Pull up, 17 feet. Got it!
Wow. Took his man right there to the spot where he wanted to be and knocked down the shot.
Tatum switches to the left hand. 4 seconds to go. Tatum in the corner. Pritchard steps to his left, has to launch a fall away 3, and he hits it! Peyton Pritchard draws a gasp from the crowd as he takes the life and the lungs, the air out of them with a monster 3 to put the Celtics up by 5. 1:06 to go. Straight away. This is going to be Tatum. He comes down the right side, and at the last second, kicks to the corner for a Vucevic 3 that rims out. Derek White, monster offensive rebound, throws out to Pritchard. Shot clock resets. 9 on it. 30 seconds to go in Game 3. Tatum against Bona. Second chance, and the 3 is right down the middle.
Oh, somebody get off my toe. Get off my toe, man. Oh, that was a killer.
Derek White makes the free throws. And in a great playoff Celtics Sixer rock fight, Tyrese Maxey's three falls short, and the Boston Celtics have done it again. For the 24th time in the last 5 years, the Boston Celtics have won a playoff game on the road. An extraordinary night. The final score, Boston 108, Philadelphia 100. And with that win, the Celtics have now won a road game in 14 consecutive playoff series going back to 2022, that first-round series at Brooklyn. It's also the 5th consecutive time against the Sixers. Ridiculous to count the 2021 because it was in the bubble. But technically, the Sixers were the home team in Game 3 that year as well. 5 straight Game 3 road wins for the Celtics at Philadelphia. They made 23s, 2 shy of the franchise record. Most recently done in that game against New York last year in Game 3, also against Miami in 2024, and, of course, the Grant Williams game in 2022. The Celtics, as you can imagine, are taking the floor, and they do it with now 2 of the top 7 playoff scorers in franchise history. Jason Tatum, the 4th to get the 3,000 points. Jaylen Brown passed Bill Russell and Robert Parrish. But as we said, the stat stuff is great. It's the gutty, gritty wins like Friday night. That's what makes your legend.
Yeah, it really does. You think about playing the game and playing at such a high level. I really believe when you think about all the things that happen right now, just believe that Tatum has done an unbelievable job, but Brown is still going along and almost unnoticed as he's just really putting up numbers and really leading this team.
Jason Tatum continues to torture the fans of Philadelphia. Going back to the draft and the number 1 pick and what could have been, had things gone a little bit differently. But it just seems like he's hit dagger at Game 6 in 2023. He had the game winner here in a February game, a national game on a Saturday night. Just over and over and over again, Jason Tatum has just tortured the Sixers.
Well, there's sometimes guys just put on particular teams and put them on the bullseye and saying what they're going to do, they're going to attack and understand, the importance of winning these basketball games.
All right, the fans that are here, and I'm surprised at how few people are in the building considering we're tipping this thing in about 20 minutes. They rise to their feet as Joel Embiid comes out with the Sixers, getting ready to start in Game 4. And I don't have to tell you that our eyes will be on him because everybody's eyes will be on him at the start.
Well, and it's going to be important to see how he gets going. He knows he's wearing a bunch of protective stuff around his stomach area. But if you get bumped and banged in there, that can be tough.
And here's what I would bring up. I can't say Joel Embiid's health and conditioning is up among the top of NBA players anyway. Now play 2 weeks here with him sitting out before coming back.
Well, you could see him warming up. There was a point there. He warmed up a little bit, and then he went to his knees as if he was trying to get some air. So take that into a live game. Boy, I tell you what, that'd be tough.
All right, we got to fly through this because of the early tip for NBC, and this is an NBC national game. Nobody has to worry about Peacock if you don't want to. Tonight's an NBC national game, but the Celtics here, the only issue I want to get into is I feel, and it's just my view, obviously, that the majority of people have lost the plot here with Vucevic. He's coming off one of his best games as a Celtic, I thought, making important plays in Game 3. And let's face it, let's call it like it is. As much praise as Neemias Queta has earned throughout this extraordinary year for him, he has not been good the last 2 games in this series. Vucevic has been the Celtics' best center in the 3 games.
Yeah, he has. I mean, some knocking down shots, but defensively, you look for other things from Queta. And I think he able to maybe lock that middle up a little bit more, but Vuce has been playing, and he's starting to get more confidence as you watch him.
Clean injury report for both sides. Kelly Oubre was listed as questionable, and he's going to play as well in this game. Max's player to bank on for Game 4, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank on the road to Banner 19. And this year, our friends at CSB, they're celebrating a banner year of their own, 175 years, and just getting started. Visit ClintonSavings.com, member FDIC, DIF.
Well, if you want to look at one player, why not look at Tatum? You said he's come out and torched these guys. See if he comes around the same level of understanding that, hey, I got to put a dagger in here right now.
He is tonight going to move into the top 30 in playoff scoring in NBA history, and he's 28 years old. Top 30. And by the way, all the players above him, the 30 who are eligible, every one of them is already in the Hall of Fame.
How about this? The Celtics chose wisely.
Max's keys to Game 4 brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more. Rory Less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
Limit your turnovers. because 76ers want to run. And Maxey is a one-man break. If he gets into a situation where you're backpedaling, he gets to you so fast that it's hard really to stop him.
Celtics cleaned up their mistakes in Game 3 with an amazing three-point shooting night. See if they need to depend on that again. Still to come on this quick edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Center. Conversation with Joe Mazzulla about those adjustments and also his first thoughts on Alex Cora. We'll have that coming up. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Spurs made some history in their win in Portland earlier today, and we'll get you update on Dante DiVincenzo, everything that's going on with Minnesota. But when we return, Sean Silver has Sports Hub headlines, and there are too many of them to cram into too small a space tonight. One of the busiest weekends in recent Boston sports history. It's all leading to the finale tonight, Game 4 for the Celtics and Sixers on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Ah, New England spring. We're so ready to get outside and celebrate with all the deliciousness from Big Y. Charcuterie expertly plated, oh so nicely. Shrimp with cocktail sauce, chilled and spicy. Spiral ham glazed to perfection. Candies, cakes, and other sweet confections. Ah, yes, spring has finally sprung. Big Y. Nicely done.
No components means no connection. New Power is a global distributor built for tight supply. We stock and source memory, CPUs, GPUs, ICs, and more. New Power keeps parts moving because parts don't sleep. Visit newpowerww.com. They're hiring.
Hey, it's Felger here, and here's your spring scouting report from Burgess Pest. Termites swarm once a year, and that time is now. They look like flying ants, but they're worse. Ticks, they turn active as soon as the weather warms, and mice still in your walls from the winter. That's New England. Spring means pests are back, so I call in the pros at Burgess Pest. Family owned for nearly 100 years. Local, fast, and year-round protection starts at just $39 a month. When pest season starts, Burgess finishes the job. That's why I use them, and you should too. BurgessPest.com. Built for New England, built to stop pests.
New 94 Octane, available exclusively at Sunoco, the highest octane on the market. It's the fuel you need to help unlock your engine's full potential. So if you're the kind of driver who's serious about what's under your hood, then there's only one fuel that can drive the performance you demand from your car. 94 Octane. Nothing else will match it. Go to Sunoco.com to find a participating station near you.
Boost your brand and support the community. Wyndham Woods School's new 125,000 square foot athletics and conference center will welcome 100,000 visitors a year. Join our 70 corporate partners at www.stone.org.
Rodenheiser Home Services offers top-of-the-line water filtration systems that remove contaminants, improve taste, and protect your family's health. Don't settle for anything less than pure water. Trust Rodenheiser for cleaner, healthier water. Go to Rodenheiser.com to schedule a consultation today.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines. Presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
The Bruins 6-1 losers to the Sabres this afternoon. They give up 4 goals in the first period of Game 4. They now trail their Eastern Conference playoff series 3-1. Game 5 Tuesday in Buffalo. Elsewhere, Colorado up 2-1 on L.A. in the third. Later on, Tampa and Montreal, Edmonton, and Anaheim. The Red Sox 1-0 in the Chad Tracy era, 6 2/3 strong from Connolly early and a home run from Wilson Contreras as they beat the Orioles 5-3. They're in Toronto tomorrow. And in golf, American Nelly Korda captured her third career major at the Chevron Championship. I'm Sean Silver. Game 4, Grandy and Max go around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
All roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. For 125 years, golf has been fueling every journey. Golf is proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. Download the Golf Pay app to score savings like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Golf is here for every journey. See app for details.
The The 99-cent sale is back at Shaw's and Star Market. Pick up select favorites throughout the store for an amazing 99 cents, like fresh avocados, Signature Select baby carrots, Chobani Greek yogurt, Starkist solid white tuna, Signature Select canned vegetables, Near East rice pilaf, Prince pasta, Celeste frozen pizza, and more. Look for the 99-cent values around the entire store. The 99-cent sale on now at Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Hey, it's Zoe. Spring cleaning means out with the old and in with the new. And I'm talking about your company's IT, of course. For over 100 years, my friends at Oakers Technologies have made their clients future ready to meet their ever-evolving needs. Oakers is a New England company that gets it. And when it comes to technology, Oakers can do it all. From full IT, infrastructure rebuilds, security, and to your everyday AV upgrades, do what thousands of companies have done and make Oakers your single-source IT partner. Get future ready with Oakers Technologies and visit okers.com.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Wembanyama trying to get free, takes it all the way and smashes it. And a timeout by Portland. Dave Pasch on ESPN today as the Spurs make history. First playoff team in NBA history in the play-by-play era to trail by 17 at the half and win by more than 20 as they beat Portland to go up 3-1 in their series in the first round. Toronto, boy, Cleveland messed around with that Game 3, and the Raptors end up winning Game 4 to even that series. The Celtics about to take the floor tonight as the only higher seed in the Eastern Conference, still leading in their playoff series. We'll update you on the rest of everything going on, including the Dante DiVincenzo and Anthony Edwards injuries for Minnesota when we get rolling. In the meantime, our conversation with Joe Mazzulla is coming up next. We recorded this about an hour ago before the decision was made to play Joel Embiid tonight in Game 4. But that's where we're headed on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You know, everyone's got their spot. That place you head to for a great meal, drinks with friends, or takeout for the family. For me, that spot is 110 Grill in Hanover. The food's top-notch, the drinks are awesome, and the menu has something for everyone. Next time you're looking for your spot, go find your 110. Visit 110grill.com to find a location near you.
For all your heating and cooling needs, you need endless energy.
Want a seat at the Championship Series? Book your no-cost AC or mini-split consultation by June 1st at goendlessenergy.com and be entered to win 2 tickets to see the final countdown.
If you're in the trades putting in those long days, you deserve gear that can keep up. Brunt Workwear builds comfortable, durable work boots and apparel, hand in hand with real workers in the trades for the men and women who make this country run. That's why Brunt is proud to be an official partner of both the New England Patriots and the Gillette Stadium field crew, because the team that prepares the field for battle is just as important as the team on the field. Based out of North Reading, Brunt is finally giving workers the gear they deserve. Go to bruntworkwear.com and use code FELGER10 to save $10 off your first purchase with a risk-free trial.
Boston Vision helped baseball legend David Ortiz get back to seeing 20/20 again, and they can do the same for you. See like Big Papi. Book your free evaluation at bostonvision.com.
Contractors and landscapers, what a winter we had.
Tractor Magic.
That old Tractor Magic was sprinkling down storm after storm. Now we're on a spring and summer.
Tractor Magic.
Norfolk Power is bringing that Tractor Magic all season long with the best selection, staff, service, and prices across the region.
Tractor Magic.
Slip into those swimsuits and splash the Tractor Magic all over your yard, job site, or farm. This is the season to upgrade your equipment with Norfolk Power, the Tractor Magic headquarters.
Tractor Magic.
The Massachusetts State Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Division is holding over $3 billion in unclaimed money, from uncashed paychecks and forgotten savings accounts to refunds from overpaid bills. And as we get into April with longer days and a little more sun, it's a perfect time to check, because 1 in 10 people in Massachusetts have unclaimed property waiting for them. It's free, and it only takes a couple of minutes. Just go to findmassmoney.gov to see if you have money out there, and while you're there, check for family and friends too. That's findmassmoney.gov.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Our conversation with the coach brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. And now here's Sean Grandy with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
All right, Sean Silver, thank you. A little shorter tonight with the early tip for NBC, but a couple of things from Game 3 I wanted to get to. We talked to Jalen after the game. He puts the headset on. I could see him smiling, and I knew exactly what was going to be the trigger to make him smile even more. When you think about Game 3, everybody that played had at least one moment that was significant in what you accomplished as a group?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's been consistent with our identity of our team the entire season. Is whoever plays has an expectation to give us a chance to win and stick to the process of winning, and you kind of saw that. And you want to keep that process, whether it's preseason, regular season, or playoffs. They become even more important in the playoffs. And I think we played 9-10 the other night, and like you said, everybody impacted winning. It's a strength of our team, and we got to keep that going.
Sam came in, made a shot. Luka gave you those 4 minutes. To what degree do you, meaning you and the staff, have to remind them of what their role could be in any given night? Or are they so locked in right now, they know?
You have to give them credit. I think it's locked in. One of the most impressive things you mentioned, Sam, was he sat for a long time because Baylor was playing well, and we just had a little bit of momentum, and then he comes in and shoots and makes that transition three with 55 seconds left in the second quarter. And he had been sitting for probably 30 minutes in real time, and that to me is mental toughness and professionalism, and the guys being locked into what we're doing makes sense. I know I'm going back in. When I go back in, I'm ready to deliver and execute, and I thought that was a perfect example of that.
There are 100 highlights that are going to make Jalen's reel for this year. I don't think one the other night is going to, but it might be my favorite when he turned the ball over and then chased down for the block. And that, to me, again, these are the little moments that win playoff games.
Yeah, I mean, that's the epitome of what you're talking about, is we're never going to play a perfect game. Can you quickly move on to the next play? And, he get a live ball turnover, could be a dunk, and he gets a block, but then also Baylor sprints back and gets the steal, and then we get down the other end. So it's just managing runs, and it's not going to be a perfect game, but can we manage runs, and can we move on to the next play fast?
You and I talked before Game 1 that the Sixers forced turnovers. They've done it all year. And that after Game 3, people were asking, hey, Joe, what about the turnovers? And you said we have to combat that. How do you combat it?
I mean, one of the ways is shooting the way we shot the ball. But the game's connected, and it kind of goes that way, right? So 17 turnovers, can we clean that up? But but we did a bunch of great stuff defensively, which helps us with that. Maxey only shot 2 free throws. He hasn't gotten to the line as much this series. We got to continue doing a good job of that. So the game is just connected in that way. You want to be great in every area, but you got to know how one side of the ball can impact the other, and you try to play as best two-way basketball as you can.
All right, that's Joe. 3 years ago we were here. It was 2 weeks later because it was the second round to the playoffs. The Red Sox also happened to be in Philadelphia at the exact same time 3 years ago. I don't know if that was the first time you spent time with Alex Cora. It was sort of the beginning of that relationship. It was your first year as the head coach here. I'm always fascinated by what you learn from all of these different guys that you have spent time with, and I imagine there's plenty that you took from Alex Cora.
Yeah, I mean, the first one is obviously he's, he speaks multiple languages, so it was fun being around him and talking to different languages to the different players, and I think that's kind of one of his best gifts, is just his ability to connect with the guys in a certain way. And anytime you have a guy who's a great manager but also is a good player, is they know how to navigate a locker room, and they know how to develop relationships with different guys. They have good perspective on the ebbs and flows of the season. They don't overreact. They kind of stay there. But really, I watched a lot of his pressers and how he was able to just convey consistency, whether they were playing well or whether they weren't. So grateful to know him. Wherever he goes, I know he'll be good. But, definitely gotten better because of him.
I didn't know you studied other people's press conferences. Absolutely. I think there'll probably be some people that are surprised.
It's very important. I mean, whether you're playing, really, because, you can tell, hey, a team's not playing well. What's he say after this, and so he was really good, just very consistent in how he approached it. And also it's fascinating because they talk even more. They have more. Than
it's 162, baby. That's a lot.
But yeah, I mean, he was great in that. So.
All right, Game 4 next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The C's are in the playoffs. Whether you're heading to the Garden or staying closer to home, make a pit stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Get a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, no appointment needed. Special offer at NewEnglandOilChange.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Championship-level care for you and your car.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
I'm a 100% kind of guy, so I got Verizon Fios. It's 100% fiber internet because I do everything at 100%.
What game should we watch?
100% of them.
She hits a
penalty kick
out of the park.
from way downtown for a
beautiful shot onto the green.
You either have 100% fiber internet or you don't. Get Verizon Fios. It's super fast and reliable with ultra low lag. It's 100% or nothing. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today.
Go Teams! 1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
7 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Hit 985thesportshub.com.
Friday night, there was very little that was unfamiliar about the territory the Celtics wandered into. Another home playoff loss meant another hostile environment and a mandate to do what they've done better than anyone in NBA history the last half-decade. Win a playoff game on the road. It was almost as if it was in their DNA. Tatum switches to the left hand. 4 seconds to go. Tatum in the corner. Pritchard steps to his left, has to launch a fall-away three, and he hits it! Peyton Pritchard. Derek White, monster offensive rebound. Throws out to Pritchard. Shot clock resets. 9 on it. 30 seconds to go in game 3. Tatum against Bona. Second chance. And the three is right down the middle.
Oh, somebody get off my toe.
14 consecutive playoff series with a road win. More snapshots to file in an album already overflowing with postseason memories. Tonight, the Celtics go from the hand fighting of game 3 to try to put a stranglehold on the series. Celtics and Sixers game 4 is next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Golf, your New England Chevy dealers, Brex, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, Nicely Done, and by Michelob Ultra.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
Also brought to you by Endless Energy, your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
Oh, this is a night that Round Ball Rock was written for. The last time NBC televised a game between the Celtics and Sixers in the playoffs, it was game 3 of the first round in 2002, the signature game of that series, the instant classic that the Sixers won to get on the board in that series. Tonight, they need to win to stay alive in this series, down 2-1. They cannot go back to Boston down 3-1, and not too hard to find the storyline here, Max. Joel Embiid making a surprise return early from an appendectomy.
Well, there will be. I think if you look at Joel Embiid, who he was, what he means to this organization, you only want to get him pumped up. Normally, Tyrese Maxey's name, he's the last person introduced. But what they did this time, Tyrese Maxey was first, Joel Embiid was last, just to pump the crowd up.
Starting lineups brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Celtics. Joel Embiid played 38 games in the regular season, makes his playoff debut tonight with Kelly Oubre and Paul George up front, and of course the backcourt of Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, who has been the bellwether for the Sixers offensively through the first 3 games of the series. The Celtics will once again sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Nemias Shkita, Utah State University.
The opening tip brought to you by Gulf. Score 5 cents off per gallon with GoPay. Download the GoPay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Gulf, celebrating 125 years of fueling every journey. Official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. This feels like one of those nights, Max, where the Celtics have to survive the early part of the game, because it is far more emotional, far more raucous in the building tonight than it was on Friday.
The crowd will be there. They'll understand that this is going to be huge. believe that the Celtics, what they're able to do.
Double road uniforms tonight. Celtics, the road green, white letters and numbers. They go left to right. Philly wearing the Allen Iverson throwbacks, the black uniforms, white letters and numbers, red trim. Cato wins the opening tip, back into the hands of Derek White, and away we go. Game 4 is underway. A lot of scrutiny on Derek White. The shooting struggles have continued. Tatum tries the right side of the floor, finds Cato diving down the middle, and he flushes hard on Kelly Oubre. Welcome to Game 4.
Hey, here's another thing that just happened. Joel Embiid didn't jump center. Kelly Oubre jumped center.
We'll keep our eyes on Embiid. Ball in the hands of Paul George. Is Embiid going to be a decoy here? He sets a screen. Paul George coming down. He'll kick out Maxey. Up fakes, left-hand dribble drive past Derek White. Handoff. Embiid stumbles in the paint, throws it up no good. He does what he does, which is draw fouls. And Embiid will get free throws 40 seconds into Game 4. And Keita continues to get into all kinds of foul trouble.
Stumbled into it, as you said. Really wasn't a shot. Probably walked. They just didn't call it then. A chance to see this play. I'm looking right at it. Joel Embiid, ball goes back to him, stumbles into it, no power, but went right into the body of Keita then. Keita had moved out the way. Joel Embiid would have been in the front row.
Embiid hearing the MVP chants from the crowd in Philadelphia as he goes to the free throw line and is on the board with the first point for the Sixers here in Game 4.
Thing he's always been able to do, shoot free throws.
In the last 8 years, Joel Embiid has made 12 or more free throws against the Celtics, and this is just regular season, 9 times. It is insane. Basically, 9 of the 25 times it's happened against the Celtics has been authored by Joel Embiid. He hits the free throws, and the tie score is 2 apiece. Derek White, right side of the floor. Edgecombe in front of him. Bounce pass. Here's Tatum on the move to the free throw line. Shovels it out to the wing. Hauser up fakes. They run him off the three-point line. His 12-footer is no good, and Oubre has the rebound. Got to make them pay if they're going to run you off the line. Edgecombe for Tyrese Maxey. Straight away, Hauser in front of him. That's what they want, but they get the Hauser screen. So Maxey looking at Keita, who comes out of drop coverage. They drop back to Embiid. He cranks up that 3. Crowd will tell you, but he missed it. And Tatum has the rebound. Still, you want Embiid shooting threes. It's a better result. Keita standing on the three-point line. First touch for Jaylen Brown. 11 on the shot clock. Steps behind the Keita screen. His 3 way off. If it ticked the iron, it barely ticked it.
Wow. The crazy thing about it, Joel Embiid didn't even come out to challenge.
Jaylen has been the Celtics' best three-point shooter in the series. Now 8 of 17 after that miss. And we'll let a couple of minutes go by. Then I'll get your observations on how Embiid is moving. Paul George deep on the right side. He's been good in this series. Watched by Derek White. Shot clock down to 7. Paul George dribbling low, puts it in the right hand, ducks the shoulder, drives, throws to the corner. Tough angle 3 for Edgecombe is no good. And a rebound, Hauser. Edgecombe was just in a little too deep in that corner. Derek White into the front court, still tied at 2. We've played nearly 2 minutes in Game 4. Derek White, left-hand dribble drive to the dotted line, zips it down low to Keita, and he slams it home.
I'm going to tell you how Joel Embiid is moving tentatively.
Celtics have gone to Keita a couple of times here. Maxey dribbles into the corner, drop back to Embiid. Now he'll try Keita one-on-one. Up fake at the elbow, trying to get that second foul on Keita. Derek White showing help. Embiid step back jumper is no good. Tatum grabs another rebound. Keita races down the middle of the floor, gets gobbled up, fouled as Embiid reaches out. Embiid is arguing as he always does, but it's going to be free throws for Keita.
Not sure in that situation if he was reaching for it and just chopped down. What happened, he set a nice pick then, a back pick on Tyrese Maxey. He never saw it. Tyrese Maxey kind of stumbling a little bit.
Keita's not been to the line very much. 3 or 4 in the series, gets the first. He has all 5 Boston points here in the first 2:25 of the first quarter. All right, tell me what you're seeing with Embiid.
Being tentative, especially on his defensive end. Offensively, I just don't think he's there yet.
He barely boxed out Derek White in that missed free throw. 5-2 is the Boston lead. Oubre, right-hand dribble. Hauser slides his feet. Shovel pass. Here comes Embiid. He's tripped on the way in by Keita, and Embiid's going to argue for free throws, but the story is that Keita, again, cannot get out of the way, and he picks up a second foul. 2 minutes and 33 seconds in, and he's got to get the hook. And again, you're asking a lot of Vucevic.
What? Giving them 2 free throws here?
Even if Joel Embiid, whatever percent he's at, he's a checked off box number 1, which is he's gotten Kate out of the game. In just 2 minutes and 33 seconds. And the first Philadelphia points in the game will come from Embiid at the free throw line. He got 2 earlier, now he's back there now.
Well, what I saw then was a burst of speed as he went by Kata.
Embiid gets the first free throw. Vucevic checks in. Really polarizing force for Celtic fans here who just are not seeing the things that the coaches are seeing that he is doing. And Kata just continues to struggle. He hasn't been great anyway in the last 2 games, and he's been unable to stay on the floor.
When you get those first couple of baskets, all of a sudden people are like, well, you know, you need to have him in there. But if he picks up those fouls, that's difficult.
Kata 5, Embiid 4. That's where we are through the first 2.5 minutes. Jason Tatum, couple of rebounds early. Challenged by Maxey Booz behind the Vucevic screen. Over the shoulder pass caught by Vucevic. Free throw line kick out. Jaylen Brown finds Jason Tatum against Paul George. Right side of the floor. 2 dribbles with the left hand. Tatum spins to his right. Tough fall away is in the air. Bounces out. Rebound comes right down to Embiid. Sixers with the ball down by 1. Here's Oubre. Oubre gets a good screen from George, so he pulls up, shoots a 3, bounces short, and Jaylen Brown grabs the rebound. Good transition offense. He had a good look for the Sixers, but Oubre missed it. Jaylen Brown throws the shoulder into Edgecombe. Bounce pass out to Derek White. Closed down by Paul George. Return to Jaylen Brown, right side. 9 on the shot clock against Edgecombe. Jaylen, couple of dribbles, going to attack. Gets bumped, but he throws it back to Derek White. His straightaway 3 is way off. Derek White misses by a mile. That is not going to inspire confidence the way he has struggled shooting the ball in the series. Sixers another chance to take the lead here. Paul George against Derek White. 1 dribble, falls away baseline, 14 feet, rims out. Rebound Vucevic. Still 5-4 Boston.
Both
Sixers
teams right
have
now,
not made a shot yet.
both teams a little tight.
Philly 0 for 5. Jaylen Brown, live ball turnover. Paul George rips it away. Oubre shovels back to Embiid, 2-hand slam. Embiid has all 6 points here for Philadelphia. They lead 6-5. The live ball turnovers continue to hurt the Celtics. 6-5 is the Philly lead. Tatum bodied. Embiid comes out of them, so Tatum enters to Vucevic. Looking for the kick out. Jaylen not in position, so Vucevic has to take a tough push shot with the right hand, and it bounces off the back iron in.
Boy, wasn't ready to shoot that basketball.
First player other than Kata or Embiid to score in the game is Vucevic. 4.5 minutes in, 7-6. Boston by 1. Edgecombe deep on the left side against Hauser. 1 dribble, moving behind the screen of Paul George. Jaylen Brown jumps out at him. Edgecombe moves it to Oubre. Checked by Hauser. Shot clock down to 5. Oubre, 1 dribble, spins back to his left, ducks the shoulder, drives, misses the layup. Rebound out of bounds. It appears off Vucevic. So there should be a new shot clock here for Philly. It should be 14, not 24, and they fix it.
Pretty good defense there. Everybody getting up. Nobody came over to help. Leaving Joel Embiid, not leaving him by himself.
Philly is 1 for 7 to start the game, and their only bucket on dunk off a live ball turnover. Maxey under on the bounce, in safe to Embiid. Shovel back to Maxey, turns the corner behind a moving screen by Embiid. Extra pass into the right corner for an Oubre 3, no good. Rebound Hauser. Neither team shooting well here. Celtics 3 of 7, Philly 1 of 8 to start. Boston by 1. Played nearly 5 minutes. This looked like that Toronto-Cleveland rock fight today. Tatum moves it to the corner. Hauser up fake, zips the entry to the cutting Vucevic, who flips it up, no good. He gets his own rebound and the putback.
Love to see him go up a little bit stronger around the rim then, instead of a little touch shot.
9-6, Boston by 3. Embiid throws the left shoulder into Vucevic. At the mid-block, kick out Paul George. Repost, they enter to Embiid. Spins to his right, gets Vucevic in deep and scores. Vucevic just backed away. Embiid's got all 8 Philadelphia points, but the Sixers trail. Tatum, cross-court pass. Did that go off Vucevic? It did. Out of bounds. Celtics turn it over. And it'll be Philly ball down by 1 as Embiid waving those long arms here to get the crowd off their seats. 6:35 to go. Opening quarter of Game 4. Boston 9, Philadelphia 8 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
For all your heating and cooling needs, you need endless energy.
Your HVAC system needs to be the MVP of your home's comfort. For a limited time, book your no-cost AC system consult by June 1st at GoEndlessEnergy.com and be entered to win 2 tickets to the Championship Series. No purchase necessary. Visit GoEndlessEnergy.com for details or call us at 775-ENDLESS. That's 775-ENDLESS.
No components means no connection. New Power is a global distributor built for tight supply. We stock and source memory, CPUs, GPUs, ICs, and more. New Power keeps parts moving because parts don't sleep. Visit newpowerww.com. They're hiring.
Hey, it's Zoe here. This is a game changer. You skip the dentist. Busy schedule, right? Your employees do the same thing, and small problems turn into big ones. And that's why my guy, Dr. Maliki, created Floss Time. They bring a full dental setup right to your office. Cleanings, exams, real dentistry. It's awesome. Done at work. No driving, no waiting, no excuses. They're already working with companies like Staples, Whoop, and UMass. Business Owners HR. This is how you take care of your team the right way. Go to flosstime.com. Bring Floss Time to your workplace. Trust me, you'll wish you did it sooner.
Builders, remodelers, and homeowners, listen up. Partner with one of the most trusted, independently owned lumberyards and showrooms around, Cape Cod Lumber and CCL Homescapes. Visit CCL's newly renovated kitchen showroom and get inspired as soon as you walk through the door. Explore the latest trends from the most reliable kitchen cabinet manufacturers in the industry. Check out dozens of color combinations and popular styles in our refreshed showroom in Abington. Visit us online at cclco.com or in person at CCL Homescapes in Abington. CCL, 100% employee-owned and operated.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Well, Joel Embiid making his surprise return. He has all 8 Philadelphia points, but the Celtics have a 9-8 lead. 6:35 to go in the first quarter. 14 fouls in 59 minutes in the series now for Keita. So Vucevic had to make the early entry, and both teams really struggling offensively here at the start.
Well, some of the shots have just been short. Kelly Oubre making them shoot the jump shot from the outside. Pretty good job right now. The Celtics tighten up, but boy, Derek White, wide open look. And barely, I mean, it was so far off, I don't even know if he hit the rim.
The Celtics have missed both their threes, and they have missed them by a mile. Jaylen Brown and Derek White, neither one of them got the rim on the 2 3-point attempts for the Celtics here, and that was the story with them making 20 of them in Game 3. Ford F-150 first quarter of Game 4, presented by Ford F-Series. #1 selling pickup, #1 truck, and brand loyalty. So the Sixers got the energy from the Embiid return. They've gotten offensive production in the Embiid return. They've gotten the crowd involved in the game, but still trail as nobody else has made a shot or scored a point.
Well,
Celtics will get Peyton Pritchard in the game here to replace Derek White.
Peyton Pritchard really hasn't blinked since he said I didn't shoot the ball well for the second game. He's come back and knocked down some very tough shots.
He shot it, as we said, in real time when Jason Tatum threw him that grenade at the end of the shot clock. And then Tatum followed with the 3, and those were the 2 decisive shots late. Celtics did not play a terribly clean game in Game 3, but the championship DNA and the big plays down the stretch were enough to take the 2-1 lead. Now trying to avoid the similar fate of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who gave away the 2-0 lead. That series is now a best-of-3 with Toronto. Paul George dribbles to the top of the circle. Wide open jumper, no good. Tatum can't grab the rebound. He was looking for his third. He slipped right out of his hand, and the Sixers will get it back.
What? Too easy a free throw then for Paul George. It's a wide open look.
What's going on here with Philadelphia? They are 2 of 10 from the floor. Non-Embiid Sixers 0 for 6. Under out of bounds. They'll reset it here. Paul George, top of the circle against Jaylen Brown. Enters Embiid. 1 dribble. Diagonal kick out. Here's Oubre driving on Tatum. Runs it up with the left hand. No good. Rebound Pritchard. Deflects it to Jaylen Brown. Celtics trying to run here. Beat Embiid and the Sixers down the floor. But a good job by Edgecombe to slow Jaylen Brown down. Jaylen, left-hand dribble, spins at the elbow, kick out. Pritchard has a pretty good look at a very deep 3. No good. Back iron, offensive rebound. Derek White again. Taps it out to Jaylen Brown. They reset with Peyton Pritchard. Wants to go to Tatum. Bad pass. Picked off by Edgecombe, but he can't hang on to it. Pritchard has it back. Sends Tatum in, who moves it into the left corner for a Vucevic 3 that's no good. Offensive rebound, and in one motion in midair, Pritchard catches it, switches from left hand to right hand, and lays it in.
2 great plays by Pritchard to save the steal and then come back with the tap in.
Big offensive rebounds in that sequence for the Celtics, who lead 11-8. Edgecombe dribbling at the free throw line. Going to take the jumper and knock it down. And finally, somebody other than Embiid has scored for Philadelphia nearly 7 minutes into Game 4. 11-10, Boston by 1. Pritchard, left side of the floor. Embiid in front of him. Shot clock at 13 and away from the ball. Vucevic just getting grabbed by Edgecombe.
Edgecombe didn't even try to hide that one. Just wrapped his arms around him.
So a lot of ground to catch up on around the league today. I mentioned Cleveland blowing that game 4 today late. Toronto with some big buckets by Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett late. Even that series at 2 apiece. Embiid, big ovation as he comes out. Scored the first 8 points for Philadelphia. He played 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Celtics going to make a change here, and they're going to get Garza. The third center is going to come in here, so you're not, because of the foul trouble for Cada, you don't want Vucevic to have to play 10, 12 consecutive minutes. So Garza, who gave the Celtics 4 big minutes in Game 3, will check in here, and the Celtics used 3 centers in the first 7 minutes of Game 4. We'll update you on the Minnesota situation, too. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, Edgecombe takes away the baseline, so Pritchard throws a bad bounce pass, but Tatum couldn't get to it because he was getting grabbed. And it's that Edgecombe again, so Edgecombe picks up 2 fouls in this sequence, and I believe that's a third on Edgecombe.
Yeah.
It is.
Trying to get him out of the game now. I think the Edgecombe does really well.
I don't think they announced third foul, but I think that's just the second on Edgecombe. It's the third on the team. But Edgecombe does come out here.
Well, now they bring the shooter in the game.
Edwards is in, so is Drummond. With Oubre, Maxey, and George. Maxey comes out to challenge Peyton Pritchard. I haven't said Maxey's name yet. Pritchard dribbles right around him. Bounce pass down low. Garza, pump fake, spins off the window, no good, but he gets fouled, and Garza will go to the free throw line.
Good job this time. Getting this man up in the air. Get him in the popcorn popper, and then just hit him and goes up, gets a couple of free throws.
We thought Friday night was a rock fight. This has all the makings of it. We are at 11-10 with 4:53 to go in the first quarter. So the Minnesota Timberwolves lead the Denver Nuggets 3-1 as Garza misses a free throw short. And that's the good news for Minnesota. The bad news is they got to try to close out Jokic and the Nuggets without both Anthony Edwards, who will be out multiple weeks now with a knee injury last night, and just brutal to watch Dante DiVincenzo suffer the same Jason Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton injury. And with some consultation from the Celtics, Dante DiVincenzo is now on his way to York to have the exact same surgery that Jason Tatum had. Garza gets 1 of 2. 12-10 is the Boston lead over 7 minutes into Game 4.
And the thing about it, he knew it.
Yep.
He was telling him, like, look, get me out.
Paul George catch and shoot 3 over Walsh, knocks it down, and the Sixers have the lead. 13-12. Jordan Walsh half step late to get there. Peyton Pritchard, right side of the floor. He's going to try to get the 3 right back, and he does. Drummond had no chance to get out there to alter that shot.
Drummond never came out to attack.
Pritchard's got 5 in the first quarter, 15-13. Boston by 2. 4:18 to go in the first quarter of Game 4. Maxey, right side of the floor. Jordan Wall stays in front of him. Ball moved into the corner. Oubre against Tatum. Oubre, left-hand dribble. Tatum reaches in, knocks the ball away. Oubre has it back. In the last second, diagonals it out to the corner for an Andre Drummond 3 that's a little bit too strong, and Tatum has another rebound, his third. Tatum has only taken 1 shot here, hasn't scored. Pritchard has a good look. Deep 3, right side, got another one.
Ooh. Uh-oh, he's over there talking to your boy Reggie.
Back-to-back threes by Peyton Pritchard, and the Celtics have a 5-point lead, 18-13. Paul George, stop and start, pulls up on Jordan Walsh. Long 2 is no good. Rebound comes down to Tatum. Tatum dribbles around Oubre. He has Derek White on the wing. Drives, spins, attacks, scoops, scores.
Woo.
Timeout, Nick Nurse.
Play defense on one side, come back and score, attacking the doggone rim.
The Sixers take the lead on the Paul George 3, and the Celtics run off 8 straight with a pair of Peyton Pritchard 3s. Maybe Caitlin Clark is the Peyton Pritchard of the WNBA. 3:28 to go, opening quarter of Game 4. Boston 20, Philadelphia 13 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece. Through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Start saving at Clinton Savings Bank when you open a Total Access checking account. Earn a high yield of 4.05 annual percentage yield when requirements are met, guaranteed through May 31st. With on-the-go banking, you've got anytime access, mobile check deposits in a snap, and access to over 55,000 surcharge-free ATMs. Visit ClintonSavings.com, 175 years and just getting started. Certain restrictions apply. Call 978-365-3700. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
The 99-cent sale is back at Shaw's and Star Market. Pick up select favorites throughout the store for an amazing 99 cents, like fresh avocados, Signature Select baby carrots, Chobani Greek yogurt, Star-Kissed solid white tuna, Signature Select canned vegetables, Near East rice pilaf, Prince pasta, Celeste frozen pizza, and more. Look for the 99-cent values around the entire store. The 99-cent sale on now at Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Peyton Pritchard loves playing in front of Reggie Miller. I think that has been established. 8 points for Peyton Pritchard in 3 minutes and 7 seconds off the Boston bench. Also a 12-4 advantage for the Celtics on the glass to begin Game 4. And the Celtics have built a 20-13 lead.
But I love watching them attack the rim in that way. And Peyton Pritchard, if you don't know, you better get close to him. They never really identified where he was on the floor.
Celtics basketball, playoff basketball brought to you by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. And Peyton Pritchard has made the only 2 threes for the Celtics. They are 2 of 6, but 6 of 9 on the inside. Offensive rebound significant here early. Out of the timeout, for joining us late, Joel Embiid started for Philly, scored their first 8 points. Tyrese Maxey, no shot available. Jordan Walsh doing a good job on him again. They return to Maxey from Oubre. Shot clock down to 5. Maxey against Jordan Walsh. Maxey left-hand dribble, spins, free throw line. Falling away, crazy tough shot. Didn't have enough on an air ball. Shot clock violation. Jordan Walsh locks up Tyrese Maxey.
Great defense there. I don't mean little defense. I mean great defense. He put handcuffs on him and then shackled him down.
And Maxey now in the 2 games in Philadelphia, 31 points on 32 shots. That was his first shot of Game 4, and it took 9 minutes. Tatum straight away against Andre Drummond.
Matchup you want.
Yep, lines him up. Switches to the right hand. There's the step back. 3 in the air from Tatum. Air ball, but he got fouled.
Hit him on the arm.
Yep, Drummond hit Tatum, and that's 3 free throws.
I mean, the matchup, he identified. All of a sudden shot it, and then we just hit him on the arm. Tatum was already screaming like, hey, I got hit on the arm then. He thought the official did not see it, but Mr. Official had an eye on it.
Josh Tibbett, below, and Mark Lindsay, a couple of Philadelphia guys refereeing this game tonight. Tatum gets the first free throw. This is sort of the cradle of baseball umpires and NBA officials.
Jake O'Donnell.
The great, legendary Joey Crawford. It's a whole Philadelphia history of officials. Tatum gets the first 2 of the 3 free throws. And the Celtics have a chance to take a 10-point lead here in the first quarter. Joel Embiid right back out there. And let's see how Nick Nurse pushes Embiid here. He already played the first 6:49 of this game, and he comes back in after about a 3-minute rest.
And here comes the other switch. Booch comes back in this game defensively. I would have taken my chance a little bit, maybe with Garza on the defensive end, as Tatum knocks down and the Celtics have a 10-point lead.
11 straight for the Celtics after Paul George's three gave Philadelphia the lead, 23-13. Maxey for Embiid straight away. Vucevic waiting in his defensive stance. Hand back to Maxey. Drop coverage and an open three is knocked down by Maxey.
They're just tight.
Pritchard moving to his left behind a Tatum and Vucevic double screen. Don Barlow didn't play in game 3, getting some first quarter run tonight. Pritchard, right hand dribble, attacks the paint, pull up, dotted line, short, high arcing jumper is good. Peyton Pritchard is on one right now, 25-16. Boston by 9. Pritchard has 10 points in 4 minutes. Tyrese Maxey, a little dribble, bounce pass for Joel Embiid. Takes the handoff back. Maxey slowed down. He ran into Embiid. Throws it behind the back, bounce pass for him, and no way Embiid could react quick enough to get that bad pass by Maxey. Break for the Sixers, and that the ball goes out of bounds, so it's not a live ball turnover.
Well, he saw that basketball coming towards him. He tried to react, but his body said, not right now.
Celtics really ugly shooting start, but Peyton Pritchard has bailed them out off the bench. Celtics looking to regain that double-digit lead now with 1:52 to go in the first quarter of Game 4. Tatum behind the Vucevic screen, pull-up, high arcing three. That was a brick. Offensive rebound, Shireman. Kick out Pritchard. Celtics all over the glass here in the first quarter. They've out-rebounded Philadelphia 13-4. Tatum against Barlow, switches to the left hand, dotted line, kick out. Walsh makes the extra pass to Vucevic, open three, too strong, and the rebound. Jordan Walsh gets there first. Jump pass, kick out, Vucevic for Tatum, straight away, three, no good. Offensive rebound, Shireman. Crowd losing its mind as Tatum finds Pritchard in the corner for a three that's no good, and the rebound eventually goes out of bounds off of the Sixers. It is Boston ball, and the Sixer fans are booing their team's defensive rebounding like Santa Claus is the one doing it.
I'm going to let that marinate for a minute.
Tatum on the under out of bounds for Vucevic, and he is fouled on a reach-in. That's going to put Philadelphia over the limit. Free throws for Vucevic as the Sixers are getting torched on the glass, 15-4.
But, you know, give Walsh credit this time for outrunning everybody else. He wasn't supposed to get that basketball, but he wanted it more than the guy beside him.
Vucevic, second time he's been at the free throw line of the series. He misses one. Celtics have not shot it well here. 2 of 10 from 3. They've missed 3 free throws. And yet Vucevic can still give Boston a 10-point lead here with 1:16 to go in the first. Sixers just 5 of 17. Vucevic misses both.
Boy,
Celtics, they're daring the Sixers here. Not taking advantage of every opportunity. Somewhat similar to Game 3. Here's the entry to Embiid. Vucevic down in his defensive stance. Embiid throws the shoulder to him. Double team from Shireman, and a turnover by Embiid. Picked up by Pritchard. Races into the front court. Pritchard shovels it back to Tatum. Tatum against Barlow. Tatum switches to the left hand. Spins. Kick out. Shireman, good looking at 3 in the air. It's good.
They're double teaming Tatum, and Tatum identified a shooter on the right-hand side.
16-3 is the Boston run, their largest lead now, up by 12. Maxey starts his drive, offensive foul. Embiid picking off Jordan Walsh, and the Celtics putting together a great 4 or 5 minutes here late in the first quarter of Game 4.
I asked Jordan Walsh about this on the bus. I told him, great defense. I said, you're going to get some calls. He said, I'm not getting any. I'm getting hammered every time.
Peyton Pritchard coming downhill against Barlow. Stops at the mid-block. Thought about it. Instead, bounce pass Vucevic. Good kick out to an open Jordan Walsh for 3. And the Celtics have a 15-point lead.
Jordan Walsh turns around and glares at the crowd.
Celtics just 4 of 12 from distance, and they have a 31-16 lead here. And they'll get the last shot. 10 on the shot clock, 17 on the game clock as we count it down in a big first quarter for the Celtics here. Maxey against Jordan Walsh, racing behind that Embiid screen. Over the shoulder pass. Embiid, free throw line, cranks it up, bounces in. 10-point first quarter for Joel Embiid and his surprise return. Celtics 6 seconds to go. It's in the right hands. Pritchard, half court. Pritchard moving to his left. Pritchard dribbles around Embiid, launches off the wrong foot, and he hit it at the buzzer. And with the nation watching, Peyton Pritchard is putting on a Game 4 show. 13 first quarter points off the bench, and the Celtics will take a 16-point lead to the quarter break.
Ooh, and they said that little man could choo, 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 choo. Look at the train go. Woo.
Peyton Pritchard is on one as the Celtics on the hunt for a 3-1 lead. End of one in Game 4. Boston 34, Philadelphia 18 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The Honda Spring Event. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, a 4.49% APR on a 2026 Civic Hybrid, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R. Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kpp.com for more information.
All roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. For 125 years, golf has been fueling every journey. Golf is proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. Download the Golf Pay app to score savings like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Golf is here for every journey. See app for details.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Hey, it's Ian Herzig, Project Director at Blue Sky Restoration. When water and storm damage hit, time's of the essence. The longer you wait, the more extensive the damage can become. That's why at Blue Sky, we offer fast 24/7 emergency response to minimize damage and restore your property quickly. So don't wait. Visit gobluesky.com and we'll be there.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Well, that escalated quickly for the Celtics, who closed the first quarter on a 22-5 run to lead by 16. 34-18 as we go to the second quarter, and the man of the quarter and the front runner for man of the match is Peyton Pritchard, lighting it up.
Whew. Man, you're talking about the shot he hit. Floater going off the wrong leg. I thought that Joel Embiid was about to foul him as he got up on it. Finally got away from Joel Embiid and then tossed the ball up. Floated it softly as the shot clock was going off.
Ford F-150 first quarter of Game 4 brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years. It has been 44 years since the Sixers beat the Celtics in a playoff series. Game 7, the Andrew Toney game in 1982. The beat LA game. I was starting to wonder if the Celtics win the series, does that qualify as a curse? That the fans urged the Sixers to beat LA. They didn't. And they've been cursed ever since, have been unable to beat the Celtics.
No, you think they're going to do the same thing? Yeah, okay.
Ball in the hands of Paul George. Second quarter underway. Joel Embiid stays out there. He's played a lot here early. He catches on the wing, one dribble, and before the handoff to Paul George, Shireman might have been in the paint. Yeah, defensive 3 seconds on Shireman. And so you give away a point as Paul George will shoot the technical. Paul George 1 for 4, Oubre 0 for 4.
Tell you what, they've done a good job so far against Maxey, though. And you give a lot of credit to Jordan Walsh for that. I mean, he's been up in his jock.
When do you bring Keita back?
No time soon, if they're playing like this.
Paul George, inbound to Edgecombe. You're going to need him at some point. Edgecombe switches to the left hand, drives on Hauser, kick out. Embiid cranks up that left side 3, a little bit short. And a rebound for Jaylen Brown. Well, you're asking a lot of Embiid to shoot threes. Pritchard against Barlow, switches to the right hand. Oh, Pritchard is feeling it right now. Steps into the paint, back to the free throw line. His floater blocked by Barlow, and maybe that'll be a little heat check. Paul George, long lead. Barlow catches under the basket, not in shooting position. Instead finds Embiid, who very nearly walks into a travel. Instead, pulls himself up at the free throw line. Does a good job stopping in traffic, but he misses the free throw line jumper. So Embiid now 3 of 7. 34-19. Jaylen Brown drives past Paul George, runs with the left hand off the window. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Sixers have it, and they got a 5-on-3 here. Paul George, offensive end, runs into Hauser, make the extra pass, Grimes into the corner for an Edgecombe three. That's no good. Boy, open look, and they waste the odd man break. Shireman the rebound. Sixers just 6 of 21 to begin game 4. Pritchard straight away against Edgecombe. Vucevic trying to set the screen. Here comes Pritchard down the left side. Embiid chases, bounce pass into the corner. Jaylen Brown, 8 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown, kick out. Shireman up fakes, drives on Barlow. Steps back behind the line. Awkward three. Front iron, no good. Embiid pulls the rebound away from Vucevic. Third rebound for Embiid to go along with 10 points. Here comes Embiid dribbling all the way into that mid-block, and then he missed another jumper trying to get himself in rhythm. He's now 3 for 8. Pritchard the rebound. 34-19 it remains. Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble drive on Edgecombe. Hangs in the air and draws the foul.
Edgecombe was looking to see if we could get that foul on Brown, extending the elbow there, but really didn't extend it, and then got Joel Embiid up in the air in the popcorn popper, hit him with the body. You asked when Cater was about to come in, he was, or are they waiting for the timeout, or they just sending him back to the bench?
I don't know if you're anticipating Nick Nurse taking Embiid out, who just picked up his second foul. If you're just joining us, Cater again, early foul trouble, 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes. Vucevic had to replace him, but the Celtics got some crazy shots from Peyton Pritchard, but they have been ugly here. 5 of 10 from the free throw line. So this could be bigger than a 15-point lead, which it is right now with 10-10 to go in the first half. Sixers offense with Embiid this year has been elite, but you're asking so much of him. He's already bent over. And another free throw miss. The Celtics 5 of 11 from the line. Turnovers were a problem in game 3. Missed free throws here in game 4. It remains a 15-point Boston lead. Paul George, left-hand dribble, 2 steps into the paint, runs it up with the right hand, no good. Defense been really good here, forcing tough shots. Rebound tapped out towards Jaylen Brown. Sixers 6 of 23. Down the left side, Jaylen elevates, kick to the corner. Shireman all alone, misses the 3. Offensive rebound again. Hauser kick out Vucevic. They reset. Pritchard to Hauser into the corner. Jaylen Brown pull up 3 on Paul George. Got it.
Well, these offensive rebounds are killing the Sixers.
7 offensive rebounds for the Celtics, and the second chance points piling up. That's 10 now for Boston. Embiid swings left side to Quentin Grimes. Boston by 18. Edgecombe against Hauser. Edgecombe cradles the ball, falls away, throws a crazy tough shot, no good. Rebound, Vucevic. Hauser just shut down Edgecombe. The defense has been championship elite for the Celtics here in the first half. Jaylen Brown straight away, checked by Barlow. 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter right now if you're syncing up. Jaylen Brown overruns his dribble. He's got it back, stumbles, 8 on the shot clock, kick out Pritchard, trying to bail out the Celtics again. Pritchard against Grimes, step back, 3, got it again.
Woo. Somebody got a heater, and somebody got the matches, and it is going red hot.
5-alarm fire in South Philly. It's being set by Peyton Pritchard. 8:50 to go in the first half of Game 4. Boston 40, Philadelphia 19 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Ah, New England spring. We're so ready to get outside and celebrate with all the deliciousness from Big Y. Charcuterie expertly plated, oh so nicely. Shrimp with cocktail sauce, chilled and spicy. Spiral ham glazed to perfection. Candies, cakes, and other sweet confections. Ah, yes. Spring has finally sprung. Big Y. Nicely done.
Hey, it's Felger here, and here's your spring scouting report from Burgess Pest. Termites swarm once a year, and that time is now. They look like flying ants, but they're worse. Ticks, they turn active as soon as the weather warms, and mice still in your walls from the winter. That's New England. Spring means pests are back, so I call in the pros at Burgess Pest. Family owned for nearly 100 years. Local, fast, and year-round protection starts at just $39 a month. When pest season starts, Burgess finishes the job. That's why I use them, and you should too. BurgessPest.com. Built for New England, built to stop pests.
You know, everyone's got their spot. That place you head to for a great meal, drinks with friends, or takeout for the family. For me, that spot is 110 Grill in Hanover. The food's top-notch, the drinks are awesome, and the menu has something for everyone. Next time you're looking for your spot, go find your 110. Visit 110grill.com to find a location near you.
For all your heating and cooling needs, you need Endless Energy.
Water heater repairs or replacement are a slam dunk with Endless Energy, Massachusetts' choice for home service. Self-schedule at goendlessenergy.com or call 775-ENDLESS.
The pros know nobody beats FW Web. With extensive inventory, personalized service, and a fleet of trucks across the Northeast, FW Web supports all customers, from one-van contractors to large facility operators. For planned projects, emergency jobs, or maintenance, FW Web has what you need, when and where you need it. For plumbing, heating, HVAC, refrigeration, propane gas, and PVF jobs. With over 100 locations, visit FWWeb.com to find one near you.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Peyton Pritchard's career high in the playoffs is 23, the Game 3 in New York last year. He has 16 points, and he hasn't even played 10 minutes yet in Game 4. Celtics have a 21-point lead. Still crazy early here, 8:50 to go in the first half.
Crazy early is crazy early, but the defense has been unreal by the Celtics. You asked me a minute ago when you're bringing Cater back in the game. I'm like, no time soon. As long as the Celtics are playing like this. Vooch has been pretty good. You had a chance to bring Garza in, pretty good. How the game flows is how you bring people back in the game.
The largest lead the Celtics lost this year was actually in Game 3 of the year. Remember the 0-3 start? The 17-point lead at Detroit.
Well, what is going on with Detroit right now?
It looked like they had that game coming from behind. They took control of it, actually took the lead, rallying late, but Franz Wagner hit a big shot. So 2-1 Orlando in that series. The Celtics right now, the only higher seed in the Eastern Conference that leads their series. New York is in Atlanta 2-2, Cleveland, Toronto 2-2, and of course Pistons down 2-1. Edgecombe moves to Quentin Grimes, return to Edgecombe. Strong down the left side, a little wraparound pass. Andre Drummond catches and then doesn't want to shoot, so he throws a bounce pass out to Grimes, who leans into a three and knocks it down. They have been 2 of 9. Drummond is hurt. Meanwhile, Derek White launches, but they blew the play down. I think he fouled to stop the play.
Yeah, Drummond went down right in front of us. He hit his leg and then all of a sudden held his hip. And he was trying to put weight on it. He might have got hit in the thigh. That can happen. But now you're going to have a substitution there.
Charlie Horse. Remember, he's played already 25 minutes a game in the series, which is not what the Sixers brought him in to do.
Now he's stopping right at the scores table.
He can't even get back to the bench. So now should get Adem Bona in the game here. Bona was really good in Game 3. Vucevic has been the Celtics' best center in the series. Bona had been the best center for Philadelphia. Boston by 18. Pritchard, bounce pass for Queta, who has returned now with 8:17 to go in the first half. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, attacks Paul George, shoves him away with the left hand, and scores with the right off the window. That's a little playground basketball right there. Paul George wanted an offensive foul. Not going to get it against the guy 6 feet tall. 42-22, Celtics by 20. Pritchard now with 18 in the first half. Exactly 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Grimes, who really struggled in Game 3, pulls up on Pritchard. No shot available. Defense been on point here. Everybody that's played for the Celtics. Maxey, left-hand dribble on Derek White. Who slaps the ball. Bounce pass down low. Bona drops it out of bounds. Boston ball. They are smothering the Sixers right now.
They are locking Maxey up. This time, hands there. Maxey's walking almost every time. You know, you might not be getting offense right now from White, but defensively,
this is as good a half as the Celtics have played defensively all year. Pritchard, strong down the left side, gets in deep, circles back, he's in the paint, kick out, Derek White turns the corner and turns the ball over again. Live ball turnover, 2-on-1. Grimes flushes hard with the right hand. The only 2 easy buckets the Sixers have gotten here in the first half of Game 4 have been off live ball turnovers. Boston by 18, 7:19 to go in the first half. Pritchard, challenged by Bona, loses him, step back 3, short front iron, rebound. Queta deflects it out of bounds, Philadelphia ball.
He checked.
No question.
Bona looked like he's holding his wrist a little bit.
Embiid played 13 minutes. He's on the bench now. He only got 3 out of Drummond before he got hurt. Both teams have played 3 centers in the first half here of Game 4. Exactly 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter if you're syncing up. Celtics lead 42-24. Grimes steps to his right, open 3, no good. Rebound, Bona can't grab it. Derek White does. Derek White still has not scored. Just took 1 bad shot. He finds Jaylen Brown straight away. Jalen, one dribble, attacking Bona, gets in deep on Paul George, shovels it out to the hot hand, Peyton Pritchard. Run off the three-point line, throws it back out to Jalen Brown, his three, short, rebound, Grimes. Hand off to Maxey, floats it ahead to Edgecombe. Jalen Brown saw it coming, couldn't get it away from Edgecombe, almost had the steal in the breakaway. Edgecombe, left side against Hauser.
Tyrese Maxey didn't want to shoot. The crowd just groaned.
Yeah, they did. Crowd really getting restless here. Paul George, step back. Very tough angle from the baseline. No good. Rebound, Keita. Before he falls out of bounds, he gets rid of it to Pritchard. Everything going Boston's way here. Hauser, offensive end, finds Pritchard. Ball in his hands. Grimes challenges the entry. Jalen Brown against the smaller Maxey. Shovels it out to an open Hauser. Three. Bounces wide right. And the rebound belongs to Derek White. He'll throw back out to Hauser. How about a put-back three? How about yes?
But these rebounds, these garbage points are killing the Sixers right now.
Second chance points, 13-zip in favor of the Celtics, who once again lead by 21. Midway through the second, Grimes catches shovel pass, easy two-hand slam for Bona. 45-26. Celtics by 19, 5:36 to go in the first half.
And B coming back in this game.
Already played 13 minutes. He's played more than Tatum and Brown have played. Jalen Brown for Pritchard. Deep on the left side against Grimes. 10 on the shot clock. Bad bounce pass, but it gets to Jalen. Maxey Gamble for the steal. Jalen lobs it out to Sam Hauser. Run off the three-point line. Gets deep in the paint. Falls away, feeling contact. Shot no good. Celtics bench goes berserk at the non-call. Tyrese Maxey, offensive end. Cross-court Grimes. Steps past Pritchard. Ball fake. Goes behind the back to Bona. Bona finally gets a layup to go. Timeout Joe Mazzulla, and he wants his timeout to scream at the officials for the non-call on Hauser. 5:06 to go. First half of Game 4. Boston 45, Philadelphia 28 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
At Citizens, we help make sense of your money and all your money questions.
Is there a right way to prep for my future?
Do I keep renting or finally buy?
How big of a nest should my nest egg be?
Is cash still king?
If money talks, what's it say to me?
Can I become king of the hill in Beacon Hill?
Whatever money questions you have, Citizens has the answers. Make sense of your money at citizensbank.com/made-ready. Member FDIC.
This is Boston's home for sports.
They packed in early. They got rowdy when they saw Joel Embiid. It was raucous all the way through the national anthem, which was brought to you by Mass Mutual, planning and protection on and off the court. But the Celtics just locked up defensively. Shots weren't going early for the Celtics. When they brought Peyton Pritchard into a close game, everything took off. Peyton Pritchard went berserk. He's got 18 points in 14 minutes off the Boston bench, and the Celtics have a 17-point lead, 45-28, midway through quarter number 2.
You know, and what worse is Tyrese Maxey looks like he's gun-shy. Didn't want to shoot the ball off. He had the opportunity to shoot it, and when he didn't, the crowd just kind of groaned. They're expecting their guy like that to lead them through.
More big minutes for Jordan Walsh. He had a big three earlier, but his job is to make life difficult for Tyrese Maxey, who was inefficient shooting the ball, taking a high volume of shots in Game 3. Tonight in Game 4, he has only taken 2 shots in 15 minutes.
Well, you want the pressure. You want guys to step up and make big plays. That's what you're really looking for. Make it happen.
Coming up at halftime, Sean Silver will be along with the other NBA scores today. Obviously, a calamitous performance by the Bruins today. Now down up against it, 3-1 to Buffalo. But the story on NFL Draft Weekend with Mike Vrabel not even there on Sunday. The story, obviously, is the Red Sox now getting rid of Alex Corey yesterday. Here's Jason Tatum back in the game. Pushes off on Grimes. Offensive foul. They could call Tatum. They could call Vucevic. It's on Vucevic. 4th turnover for the Celtics. And again, everything the Celtics did well. If Sixers get within 8 or 10 here at halftime, they're fine. But we've got to find out what's going on with Andre Drummond. That's a big part of them. But on the night they get Embiid back. Here's Oubre. Left-hand dribble, leans in on Tatum. Tatum commits the foul. Oubre will go to the free throw line. Nice little run here for Philadelphia. 4 straight points and free throws for Oubre.
Oubre gets right to the line. And that left hand of his, if you Tatum, though, you got to push him back to his right hand, the weaker of the 2 hands.
Oubre with all we can see is the red hair, because we can only see the left half of him. He makes the first free throw.
There was a character in Batman. I think his name was Two-Face.
There you go.
One, he had the handsome side. The other one looked like somebody hit him with a tire iron.
Oubre, as you hear, makes the free throw. So 6 straight for Philadelphia, their longest run here of Game 4, and they've cut the Boston lead to 15. 45-30, Celtics with the lead, 4:36 to go in the first half. And those missed free throws going to come back and bite the Celtics. There's Tatum driving over the shoulder pass. Vucevic floats it up, blocked by Embiid. But Vucevic, offensive rebound, taps out to Derek White, who knocks down the open 3.
Boy, he needed one of those. That can help the Celtics more than you know.
That is the 4th 3 for the Celtics off an offensive rebound here in the first half. 48-30, Boston by 18. Celtics up plus 14 on the glass. Oubre drives, runs it up with the left hand, no good. Celtics have the rebound. Pritchard, hand off Tatum, leading a 3-on-3. Tatum going to drive right by Grimes. He fumbles the ball, knocked away. It looked like Grimes hit it last. He did. Going to be Boston ball.
Tatum is looking for the contact. Yep. Joel Embiid thought it went off his hands.
Celtics bench is barking. That non-call on Hauser really got the Celtics bench going. Tatum has struggled with these under out of bounds this year, but he gets it in safely to Pritchard. 4 minutes exactly remaining in the first half. Jaylen Brown dribbling to the left hand, switches to the right, keeping it away from Oubre. Step back free throw line. Bench press jumper comes up short. And the rebound for Quentin Grimes. Grimes looked much better here in Game 4. Now Maxey, shovel pass for Embiid, give and go. Back to Maxey, drives, reverses it up, no good, but they'll call the foul. If they get Vucevic, it's his second, and Maxey will get his first free throws of Game 4.
Max has a cute way of going towards the rim. This time went up on the left-hand side, but then went to the other side and got the contact and just a little bit of harm.
Now that he's got Embiid back, they've got their set plays that they run, including that one, little give and go. Maxey 8 of 9 for the free throw line in the series. Gets the first one to bounce in.
Like the Sixers now, you said if we can get it back to 10, we'd be happy.
Second free throw for Maxey, right down the middle. He gets them both. 8-3 run here for Philadelphia. Cut it from 21 down to 16. 48-32. Boston lead. 3:38 to go in the first half. Tatum gets the Vucevic screen. Going to pull up, shoot a left side 3. Rims out. That was a force by Tatum. Embiid has his 5th rebound of Game 4. 10 points, 5 rebounds for Embiid in 14 minutes. Garza's going to check back in here in a second. Edgecombe lobs it right to Derek White. 3-on-1 the other way. Jaylen Brown drives into Maxey, elevates, misses the layup. Great job by Maxey to not foul. Edgecombe the rebound. Celtics blow the 3-on-1. Grimes for Embiid. Blocked from behind by Derek White, and it goes out of bounds off Joel Embiid. How many times in this series have the Celtics made a mistake and then raced back down the floor to cover it?
I want to check this.
Yeah, I think Nick Nurse wants a challenge. He does. We'll keep it here for this. I'm not sure what they're challenging per se. Looking for a proximity foul, maybe?
No.
Or just the out of bounds of Vucevic.
All of Vucevic, but it did at the very end. It was close, but it looked like the 76ers' hands were the last one.
I don't know.
Out of bounds awarded to Boston. Phillies call timeout to challenge that ruling.
So, interesting use of it. You better be right. I think they are. I think this went out of bounds off Vucevic, and Philly will get it. But this is one you have to be right about.
If you're Brown, though, coming towards the rim, you got to dunk that ball.
You do. We saw it was a great play by Maxey to not foul in Edgecombe. We saw Jordan Walsh do the same thing to Maxey in Game 3 where it looked like an easy layup opportunity. And sometimes you are preparing for contact. And when the contact doesn't come, you're off balance.
I'm not sure about this one. This looks like the 76ers at the end. It looked like a fingertip. Right there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, this would be a brutal miss of a challenge if that did go off Grimes.
Looked like Grimes was the one.
Yeah, Grimes are the angle we're seeing from behind. Vucevic got a piece of it, but that definitely went out of bounds off Grimes. Now that we're seeing the overhead angle, Sixers going to lose this challenge, and that's their challenge then. Ooh, that's a bad one. Somebody on that Philly bench is going to regret this.
No proximate foul in the ball last.
Yeah, they were going for the proximate foul.
The call on the floor is correct. The challenge is unsuccessful for Philly. They lose this timeout, and they have no further challenges. It'll be Boston ball on the baseline.
What they were going for clearly was the proximity foul, saying Derek White fouled Embiid. So you're thinking, all right, we won't get the ball, but we'll get the call on Derek White that will give Embiid free throws. And now you don't get that, and you've lost your challenge.
I'm not sure about why you'd make that challenge. Clearly, you can see there was a block there by Derek.
Nick Nurse
on the
is
backside.
all over Ed Malloy. But that was the decision on the Philly bench clearly was we're going to get the proximity foul on Derek White, and they did not. This comes with 3:10 to go in the first half. Boston ball, Celtics leading by 16, 48-32. Celtics offense got a little cold here the last 3 or 4 minutes. Garza takes the floater from Derek White, handoff Pritchard again. Pritchard against Edgecombe, 11 on the shot clock. Pritchard moving to his left, chasing Embiid, going to put it to the floor, drive, in deep, throw back out. Garza, pretty good look, straightaway three, got it.
Punch. You go off, you leave your man, and then shoots that shot. Make him pay.
The Celtics, after a slow start, are now 10 of 24 from 3, and they've got a 19-point lead. Embiid, bounce pass out towards Maxey. Derek White just taking away that left hand. Maxey runs into Garza, and they'll call the foul on Garza. He was a little bit late to get there.
You're not going to get out against that one. But if you're Garza, I don't care. Take that foul. You're not in the penalty, and make them start over going the other way.
2 fouls on Vucevic, 2 on Queta. That's the first on Garza. Paul George will get to the scores table and get back in here with 2:31 to go in the first half. Celtics have Tatum, Brown, White, Pritchard, and Garza as the 5 on the floor. Fascinating center rotation because of the 2 early fouls picked up again by Queta here in Game 4. Tyrese Maxey deep on the right side. Takes the handoff back from Joel Embiid. They need Maxey to start making shots instead. Gives it up to Embiid. They try that same backdoor cut. Maxey catches and lays it in. It's the second time they burned the Celtics on the same play. 51-34. Boston by 17. 2:13 to go first half. Tatum used the Garza screen. Floats it back to Garza instead of taking the open 3. Started to drive, fumbled it, knocked away by Oubre out of bounds. Celtics will keep it with 13 to shoot.
Tatum a little squirrely right now. Take the shots. They're giving them to you. This time trying to go up in the air. Lucky Garza was there. That would have been a loose ball.
Tatum, let's work on the side out of bounds. Jaylen Brown trying to run free from Paul George to catch it. He does. 10 on the shot clock. They double team with Maxey. Cross court, Derek White finds the open man in the corner. It's Tatum. It's a 3. It's way short. Air ball. Offensive rebound. Pritchard. Short little baseline. Putback is good, but wipe it away.
Foul on Garza?
Yeah.
Fouls on Luka Garza. That's the second.
So now the Celtics no longer have a foul to give, and all 3 Boston centers have picked up 2 fouls in the first half. And that one takes 2 points off the board. Philly with the ball, down by 17. 1:52 to go in the first half. Joel Embiid. Here's the entry. Paul George against Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble in the paint. Muscles Jaylen Brown away and then scores. 12-6 Philly run. Just the 2 threes for Boston in that sequence. 51-36. Tatum, right-hand dribble. Oubre takes the right hand away. Tatum up fakes, nothing there. Goes to Pritchard. Bounce entry on the repost. Tatum, quick drop step. Pump fake. And the ball knocked away. Out of bounds. Boston ball. And Tatum is with very demonstratively pointing at Embiid, saying, Embiid hit me and fouled me. The shot clock reads 8 seconds with 1:27 to go in the first half.
Big minute and a half now for the Sixers.
Celtics only shooting 42%, lead by 15. Under out of bounds, Pritchard in the corner, a quick three, no good. Rebound diagonals out to Maxey. Maxey running up the right side of the floor. Jaylen Brown in front of him. Bounce entry caught by Embiid. Quick drop step, spins on Garza. Third foul coming. There it is. Almost like I've seen the show before.
Garza never moved in. He said, how did I get the foul? Get a chance. Let me tell you where the call is. Joel Embiid was to the side trying to shoot that basketball.
If Garza had jumped back out of the way, there's no way Embiid makes that shot.
Essentially, you're bailing him out.
And that's a show we've seen before. 5th and 6th free throw attempts for Embiid in 17 minutes. He's just 3 of 9 from the floor, but he's hit all 4 of his free throws. And Sixers doing what they need to do here, just chipping away at this Boston lead. Add another free throw. Boston led this game by 21 midway through the second quarter. Joel Embiid could cut it to 13 with 75 seconds left in the first half. Celtics have only made 2 shots since that Hauser three. Both threes, White and Garza. Celtics have had 7 guys make threes in the first half, and none of them have been named Jason Tatum. Embiid finally misses a free throw, and Jaylen Brown has the rebound, but 5-0 Philly run. Cut it to 14, 51-37. 1:09 to go first half. Jaylen Brown. Bounce pass, Vucevic gets there. Embiid putting the body on him. Vucevic with exactly 1 minute to go in the half right now. Handoff Derek White, 8 on the shot clock. Right side, Jaylen Brown against Paul George, dribbling between his legs. Steps to his right, tough three in the air, got it.
Ooh, man, that was a money shot right there. Man.
The Celtics defended till the threes started falling, and then they started falling. 54-37, Boston by 17. They made 11 threes in the first half. Embiid knocked down away from the ball by Jaylen Brown. That's going to be more free throws. It's the only way the Sixers have scored here in the first half. Philadelphia has only made 12 shots in the first half, but now Embiid can make the 11th and 12th free throws.
Joel Embiid putting that big body in, and you have drop coverage. So when he comes off that pick, he's going to be wide open. Paul George is sitting there telling Jaylen Brown he's putting his hands on me. He's knocking me away.
Embiid, first free throw, got it. Blowing something down. I think maybe 30-second timeout called by the officials. Derek White needs some tending to. He's got some blood, I believe, on the back of his left bicep. And Drew will take care of that on the Boston bench. This comes with 46 seconds to go in the first half. Embiid trying to cut the Boston lead to 15.
You're not supposed to do this. They're trying to run a play during this particular time. Nick Nurse is out on the floor.
So Embiid has one more free throw coming with the Celtics up by 16. And they'll try to manage this 2-for-1 here to end the half. Second free throw, rims out. He's missed 2 of 8. Pritchard drives, kick to the corner. Jaylen Brown's three is no good. Oubre comes back to get the rebound. Celtics do get the 2-for-1. Their lead is 16. High was 21. Sixers have gotten to the free throw line. They've been chipping away at it, but they have not been able to stop the Celtics from 3. Paul George, bounce pass. Embiid catches, pull up, 12-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Jaylen Brown, and the Celtics will get the final shot here with 12 seconds to go in the first half. Jaylen Brown against Paul George, switches to the left hand, starts his drive, stops, fades at 12 feet. Tough shot is good.
My God.
Tuesdays is arms and back Too strong. Final 3 seconds. Edgecombe gets to half court, leans into a three, got blocked by Derek White, and that is how a disastrous first half for the Philadelphia 76ers comes to an end. The Celtics dominate on the glass, and Peyton Pritchard lighting a fire to this ignition, getting it going, and the Celtics are halfway home to a 3-1 lead. They lead 56-38. Game 4 has reached halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit clintonsavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
The 99-cent sale is back at Shaw's and Star Market. Pick up select favorites throughout the store for an amazing 99 cents, like fresh avocados, Signature Select baby carrots, Chobani Greek yogurt, Starkist solid white tuna, Signature Select canned vegetables, Near East rice pilaf, Prince pasta, Celeste frozen pizza, and more. Look for the 99-cent values around the entire store. The 99-cent sale on now at Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
The C's are in the playoffs. Whether you're heading to the Garden or staying closer to home, make a pit stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Get a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, no appointment needed. Special offer at newenglandoilchange.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Championship-level care for you and your car.
Become a top performer with UMass Lowell's online MBA. Consistently ranked among the top by U.S. News and World Report. Discover UMass Lowell's online MBA at uml.edu/online.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Pritchard moving to his left. Pritchard dribbles around. Embiid launches off the wrong foot, and he hit it at the buzzer. And with the nation watching, Peyton Pritchard is putting on a Game 4 show. 13 first-quarter points off the bench.
Ooh, and they said that little man could choo, 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 choo. Look at the train go. Ooh.
Welcome into our Celtics halftime. I'm Sean Silver. The score midway through this one, 56-38. Celtics over the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 4 of their first-round Eastern Conference playoff series. And you just heard there the playing taking care of business in the first half. Peyton Pritchard, 18 points on 7 of 12 shooting in the opening half. That's sponsored by Cambridge Savings Bank. Taking care of business starts with a great team. With CSB, you get a partner who puts you first so you can focus on what matters most. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to get your relationship started today. Member FDIC. So Celtics and Sixers Game 4. Boston up 2-1 coming into this one. But Joel Embiid back. An imperative for the Green to take care of business on the road. They have proven to be historically good at that in recent years. And they are doing it again with effort like this.
Jump pass, kick out, Vucevic for Tatum, straightaway, three, no good. Offensive rebound, Shireman. Crowd losing its mind as Tatum finds Pritchard in the corner for a three that's no good. And the rebound eventually goes out of bounds off of the Sixers. It is Boston ball, and the Sixer fans are booing their team's defensive rebounding like Santa Claus is the one doing it.
I'm going to let that marinate for a minute.
Yeah, not totally unfamiliar for Sixers fans to boo something, or Philadelphia fans in general. But, yeah, Celtics just all effort in the first quarter. And, yeah, they brought their shooting to Peyton Pritchard, the story. But the hard work getting it done as well. And did we mention the bench mob in this game?
Pritchard shovels it back to Tatum. Tatum against Barlow. Tatum switches to the left hand, spins, kick out. Shireman, good look at a three in the air. It's good.
They're double-teaming Tatum, and Tatum identified a shooter on the right-hand side.
32 points from the bench in the first half, just 24 from their starting unit. Baylor Shireman with the hit there, Jordan Walsh here.
Peyton Pritchard coming downhill against Barlow. Stops in the mid-block. Thought about it instead. Bounce pass, Vucevic. Good kick out to an open Jordan Walsh for three. And the Celtics have a 15-point lead.
Jordan Walsh turns around and glares at the crowd.
Yeah, Boston up 34-18 after one, a 16-point advantage. They shot 52% in the first quarter and were plus 10 on the boards, including plus 6 on the offensive glass. Philadelphia, meanwhile, shot just 33% in the opening 12 minutes. Second quarter, I like to reward hard work by revisiting it at halftime.
Jaylen Brown drives into Maxey, elevates, misses the layup. Great job by Maxey to not foul. Edgecombe the rebound. Celtics blow the 3-on-1. Grimes for Embiid. Blocked from behind by Derek White, and it goes out of bounds off Joel Embiid. How many times in this series have the Celtics made a mistake and then raced back down the floor to cover it?
Yeah, the hot shooting cooled. Philly managed to come to lead a little bit there in the second quarter, but the Celtics, knowing they can't take their foot off the gas, Derek White's going to make sure that they don't. And they've got a 56-38 advantage at the half in this one. Let's go into our box score. Leading scorer for the game, of course, is Peyton Pritchard, as we mentioned, with the 18 points. He's tallied 4 rebounds and assists and a steal as well. Supporting efforts, Jaylen Brown just 3 of 9, but he's next on the docket with 8 points. 5 rebounds for him in that first half. He has only committed 1 turnover after committing 6 recently, but Jason Tatum just 1 of 8 in the first half. Sam Hauser 1 of 4. But yeah, the bench overall, 4 for Vooch, 4 for Garza, 3 for Shireman, 3 for Walsh, the 18 for Pritchard. Philadelphia led by Joel Embiid with 12 points on just 3 of 8 shooting, 6 of 8 from the line, however. That is the Joel Embiid experience. We'll see how much he continues to impact this game as it goes along. Tyrese Maxey, a pedestrian, 3 field goal attempts for him, just 7 points. Philadelphia still shooting 33% for the half, 25% from downtown, just 3 of 12. They have made 11 of their 13 free throws. They're getting killed on the glass, 30-16 by Boston. The Celtics, 43% from the field, 11 of 28 from downtown. That's a very good 39%. Just 5 of 11 at the line, but everything pointing in the Celtics' favor as they lead this one, 56-38 at the half. I'm Sean Silver. Your headlines coming up. Then we'll send it back to Grandy and Max for the call of the second half on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Termites swarming like it's opening day, ticks swarming up in your yard, ants breaking camp in your kitchen. Spring means pests are back in play. So call in the defense. Use Burgess Pest, my go-to for fast, local, year-round protection. Almost 100 years strong. BurgessPest.com. Built for New England, built to stop pests.
Reach your health and weight goals with Reclaim by Awaken 180, a 10-week medication-free plan with weekly results and a finish line. Awaken180weightloss.com.
New 94 Octane, available exclusively at Sunoco, the highest octane on the market. It's the fuel you need to help unlock your engine's full potential. So if you're the kind of driver who's serious about what's under your hood, then there's only one fuel that can drive the performance you demand from your car. 94 Octane. Nothing else will match it. Go to Sunoco.com to find a participating station near you.
Hey folks, it's Brian from Norfolk Power. We're excited to say the tranquility of spring is officially here. April showers, spring flowers, and May Mower Mania. That's right, it's back again. May Mower Mania. Deals, discounts, and mayhem. Right stand is up to 23% off. Walker mowers up to 15% off or 0% for 48 months. Plus, the Ultimate BX Warrior package up to $4,000 off. It's a mayhem of deals. Text or call 508-384-0011 and join the mayhem today. 508-384-0011. Text or call and come kick some grass.
Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law Group. If you've spent years working in construction, the wear and tear on your body can add up. And what many people don't realize is that those conditions may actually entitle you to compensation. At Catches Law, we've won more for construction workers than any other law firm in New England. We understand the work, we understand the injuries, and we know how to win. If your job is taking a toll on your body, it's time to find out your options. Visit catcheslaw.com for a free consultation today. There's no fee unless you win.
Hey, it's Hardy. If your AC is older, struggling, or already on its last leg, then listen up, because every summer I hear the same thing. My system died right when I needed it most, and now you're stuck, sweating it out or dragging those old window units up from the basement. Brutal. Call my friends at Revise Heating and Cooling today. They'll come out fast, like tomorrow. Give you a free estimate and get you set up with a system that keeps you nice and cool when the heat hits. Call 800-885-SAVE. That's 800-885-SAVE or reviseheatingandcooling.com.
Maz here, and everyone knows someone worrying about control problems, especially at night. And for many, store brands don't get the job done. So help them ditch the 2 a.m. club and switch to the MVP of adult diapers, North Shore. That's total protection and peace of mind. Visit NorthShore.com today and focus on life, not leaks.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Scoreboard from around the league brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. In the NBA earlier today, the Raptors have evened up their series with the Cavaliers at 2 games apiece. 23 points for Scotty Barnes in a 93-89 win. And the Spurs come back on the Trailblazers. Wemby back as well. They have a 3-1 series lead over the Blazers. 114-93 their victory. Later on, the Lakers and the Rockets. Kevin Durant expect to be out for that one as L.A. looks to put Houston away. The Bruins 6-1 losers on the ice of the Sabres today. They'll play Game 5 in Buffalo on Tuesday, down 3-1. Colorado trampled L.A. 5-1 today. Tampa and Montreal are scoreless. Edmonton and Anaheim are later. And the Red Sox got a win in the Chad Tracy era now. They beat the Orioles 5-3. I'm Sean Silver. Grandy and Max with the call in the second half coming up on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, small business owners, listen up. There's a team rooting for your success at Cambridge Savings Bank. They're ready to listen, understand, and support your vision every step of the way. Visit CambridgeSavings.com, member FDIC.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hey, Zoe, spring cleaning means out with the old and in with the new. And I'm talking about your company's IT, of course. For over 100 years, my friends at Oakers Technologies have made their clients future ready to meet their ever-evolving needs. Oakers is a New England company that gets it, and when it comes to technology, Oakers can do it all. From full IT, infrastructure rebuilds, security, and to your everyday AV upgrades, do what thousands of companies have done and make Oakers your single-source IT partner. Get future ready with Oakers Technologies and visit okers.com.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit GoBLUSky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
I'm a 100% kind of guy, so I got Verizon Fios. It's 100% fiber internet because I do everything at 100%.
What game should we watch?
100% of them.
She hits a
Penalty kick.
out of the park!
From way downtown for a
Beautiful shot onto the green.
You either have 100% fiber internet or you don't. Get Verizon Fios. It's super fast and reliable with ultra low lag. It's 100% or nothing. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 18 as we head to the third quarter, but not before we revisit this date in Celtics history on this 25th anniversary Grandy and Max season. It's brought to you by Blue Sky. Visit BLUSKY.com. If you have a property disaster, Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for Danny Ainge! KG is locked and loaded tonight.
Will floater from Bobby Portis comes up short. Rebound Terry Rozier. The Celtics have not lost a game all year when holding a team to 98 points. They do it again when it matters the most. The final seconds will tick off the clock with the ball in the hands of Gerald Green. 1 week ago, the Celtics left TD Garden facing the potential end of their season. They are not only alive, they are well, and they will try and close out the Chicago Bulls Friday night at the United Center. The final score in Game 5, Boston 108, Chicago 97. Celtics lead it 3-2. 9 years ago tonight, Celtics won their third straight game. Remember, they lost the first two games to Chicago with Rajon Rondo, who we'll talk about in a second. I'm just happy I had my voice back for Game 5. That was the Game 4 where I had the all-time struggle. I had no voice as the Celtics even that series. That was the series that Rondo got hurt after Chicago won the first two games. And Rondo in the news as a potential interviewing for the head coaching job in New Orleans.
Man, good job. Yeah, you know, if he gets down there, I think he'd do a great job. Joe Dumars is really running the operations down there. I got a chance to talk to him the last game of the season, and what he mentioned, look, it's what we want to do. We want to rebuild with the guys, with some of the guys we have.
Second half is underway. Philly with the ball down by 18. Maxey, immediate three, immediate hit. He only took 3 shots the entire first half, and that is exactly what Philadelphia needed to begin the second half. 56-41, Boston by 15. They need Maxey to be aggressive. He's hit both of his threes. Tatum against Oubre. Tatum just 5 points in that first half. Tatum against Oubre. Throws that shoulder into him. Backs him down to the mid-block. Step back off the wrong foot. He hits it. Score to the foul. That's how you put the crowd back in their seats.
Man, great job there. What they did, they bodied up on him, hit him, knocked him away, but he couldn't move, and Oubre hit him on the arm as he went up with his jump shot. Just tapped him just a little bit. Count that when they won. I didn't see much foul, though. I'm trying to see, where's the foul? Where's the foul? Hit him. Yeah, you brushed him on the arm.
Free throw right down the middle. 3-point play for Jason Tatum. There's the answer, and it's back to 18. 59-41, 30 seconds into the second half. Maxey dribbles away from Derek White. Tatum comes to help. Cross court. Edgecombe will try a three. That's way off. Front iron. Rebound, Derek White.
He's struggling.
Philly just 4-14. He had the great game, too, but he has not made a three in any other game. Here's Tatum down the right side. Paul George reaches in, knocks the ball away out of bounds. Tatum was looking for a foul call. He doesn't get that, but the Celtics will get the ball.
A lot of contact going into his hole.
We saw Andre Drummond come back out from halftime, walk around the court, but we don't know what his availability is.
I just saw him dunk a minute ago. So
Tatum
I think he's
under
okay.
out of bounds, in safely. Cada standing on the three-point line. Cada's barely played with the foul trouble. Hand to Jaylen Brown. Maxey on him. Jaylen, left-hand dribble. Leans in, draws contact, runs it up, no good, but now Jaylen Brown will get free throws. And Tatum and Brown are just too much physically for the smaller Philadelphia guards.
Strong arm there. This time hit him with the body. And Maxey bumps him again as he goes up with his jump shot. Get a couple of free throws.
Free throws essentially even in this game. This will be 13 and 14 for the Celtics. Philadelphia with 13, but the Celtics have missed 6. This could be much worse for the Sixers right now, as the Celtics miss another free throw. They are 6 of 13 from the line here.
Leave them money on the table. One thing you don't do.
Chick-fil-A for everybody if Jaylen misses the second one, but there are higher stakes than that. He gets the second free throw and makes the crowd sit down. That's just foul.
Wow.
Get it with the chicken.
I saw what you did there.
FOW.
I saw what you
60-41. Boston by 19. A minute into the third quarter. Right now, if you're syncing up, Paul George stumbles into the baseline and lays it up and in just a split second before Jaylen Brown could get there from behind. Boston by 17. 60-43. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, has a step on Paul George. Kick out, open, Tatum. Left side gives up the three to find Sam Hauser in the corner, and his three is no good. Rebound, Embiid. Cada, terrible reach in. Commit to third foul. You got to sit, Cada. You got to sit him. Stop me when I'm telling lies. Didn't Howard David not tell you
I'm letting it marinate, Sean. You can't go out there. You surfing. I'm letting you go. You freestyle, and it was good. Yeah. If he's going to get those kind of fouls, you got to take him out.
Third foul on Queta in 8 minutes. Now it was a bad one. Philly down by 17. Maxey steps to his left, looks for the three, no good. Rebound Queta, but I like Maxey being aggressive there. He's got to do a lot more of that. Tatum into the front court. Oubre in front of him, bounce pass. Jalen steps right into a three, online and good. That's a great pass from Tatum, recognizing that Jaylen Brown was in perfect position to step into that shot. Boston by 20.
Well, Paul George just backed away.
Celtics have made 12 threes. Philadelphia just 4. Edgecombe dribbles into the baseline. 14-footer is no good. He's lost his confidence. Jaylen Brown has the rebound. Boston by 20. 10 minutes to go in the third. Jaylen Brown moving to his left. Edgecombe reaching in. Jaylen Brown stop and start and draws a foul on the rookie.
Let me ask you this. Wasn't he in that game that they won? Wasn't he winking at somebody?
You know what we've had none of here tonight so far? Courtesy of Kelly Oubre. No first downs for Philadelphia.
Draft just went by, so.
Eagles town now. Phillies they're a mess. It's like the Red Sox and the Mets. Jaylen Brown out of the center court logo. Shovel pass, cross court, picked off by Paul George. Another live ball turnover. Tatum though races back to get in front of Paul George, slow down the Sixer break. 5th turnover for the Celtics. Joel Embiid standing on the three-point line, hands back to Edgecombe. Edgecombe picks up his dribble, throws back to Embiid, shuttle pass, back to Edgecombe right side. Who wants to shoot here? Cross court, Embiid, left side three, nope. Rebound Queta. Embiid clearly not as aggressive as he normally is on those threes. He's missed all 3 of them. He's 3 of 11. Tatum dribbling low in the paint, exposed the ball, and it's knocked away. Edgecombe comes up with it. Another live ball turnover, and Maxey misses the layup because Derek White raced all the way back. Another makeup block. And the crowd gasps. Derek White just keeps making plays. Jaylen Brown pressured near half court. Maxey on him. Jaylen Brown spins away. Dribbling with his right hand. Throws the left shoulder into Maxey. Steps back at the elbow. Gobbled up from behind by Oubre, and they're calling a jump ball.
Movement of the basketball. Brown maybe over dribbling Dan. This time swing that ball. You get enough opportunities. They're going to be wide open.
It's funny that Jaylen Brown would go into the over dribbling here because everything's working. Just keep moving the ball. Keep doing what you're doing. Normally we see them go into this sometimes when it's late, when you're behind, when there's sort of a panic situation.
4.4 on the clock.
If the Celtics can win the jump ball, which is Jaylen Brown against Oubre. Sixers already have 3 team fouls, by the way, in the quarter. And Malloy making sure everybody is in the right place before Josh Tibbin throws it up. And the Sixers control it. Embiid floats it ahead. Maxey comes up with it. Derek White takes the three-pointer away. Now run out of the half court. Maxey left-hand dribble using the Embiid screen. Derek White jumps over it. Maxey strong down the left side. Stumbles towards Queta, trying to draw a foul. Awkwardly throws up a shot that's an air ball. Queta the rebound. Here's Tatum for Derek White. Dribbles in slowly on the left side. Kick out. Jaylen Brown open. Right side three in the air. Blocked from behind.
Whoa.
Comes down to Hauser, and he gets knocked down by Kelly Oubre. And the Celtics winning another loose ball. As Hauser trying to get free throws out of it. They're not going to give him those, but the Celtics will get the ball. And a 4th foul on Philadelphia here. Celtics can really start to cash in at the line now.
Wasn't that just kind of crazy? How you had Derek White come back and block that shot. He thought he had a layup. Derek White said, not on my watch.
This is how the Celtics have recovered from the live ball turnovers in the 2 games here in Philly. Chase down blocks. Tatum enters to Jaylen Brown. Turnaround jumper from the baseline is good. Scored and a foul. And the Celtics just too good, too smooth, too strong tonight in Game 4.
Ooh, that's your all-star right there. I'm an MVP candidate. Why can't I be MVP? As he hit him on the wrist going up with that basketball. Count that one and 1.
Paul George had his hands reaching out on Jaylen Brown. He was playing him to drive. And when Jaylen went into the jumper, Paul George tried to pull his hands back, but it was too late. 3-point play, and the Celtics have their largest lead of Game 4. They're up by 23 now with 8.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Celtics this year have led by 18 or more 40 times, and they have won all 40. Tyrese Maxey moved behind the Embiid screen. Bounce pass Embiid, free throw line jumper, nope. Rebound Jaylen Brown.
They don't want it.
Yeah, they're gasping now. You're asking too much of Joel Embiid. He's 3 of 11. Jaylen switches to the left hand. Steps through on Oubre. No shot available, so he calmly brings it back to Derek White. Plenty of time. 10 on the shot clock. Celtics trying to do this methodically now. Derek White, left side of the floor. Floats it back to an open Tatum. 3 in the air. Got it.
Woo. Man, they're running these Joes off the floor. There's a gentleman that came up to me the other day, today, about to get on the bus. He said, hey, but these bum-ass Celtics going to go to the game. I said, excuse me? I said, what happens if you get beat by 20? He said, that won't happen. I wish I could find him now.
Well, the Sixers aren't down by 20. They're down by 26 as Nick Nurse calls the timeout. 7:56 to go, third quarter of Game 4. Boston 69, Philadelphia 43 on the BetMGM. 98.5 the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
For all your heating and cooling needs, you need Endless Energy.
Staying cool is a slam dunk with Endless Energy. Book your no-cost HVAC replacement consult by June 1st, and you'll have a chance to see Boston's green team play for it all. Schedule your consult at goendlessenergy.com or call 775-ENDLESS. That's 775-ENDLESS. No purchase necessary. Find us at goendlessenergy.com for details.
Team Hoyt honors the powerful legacy of Dick and Rick Hoyt, whose journey together changed the way the world sees inclusion in sport. Today, Team Hoyt athletes can run in races across the country and around the globe, including the Abbott World Marathon Majors, helping bring the message of Yes You Can to new communities. Through these efforts, Team Hoyt fuels the Hoyt Foundation's work, including the Yes You Can grants that remove barriers to help individuals with disabilities pursue their passions. Whether it's a local favorite, an iconic city race, or a global running adventure, we hope you'll join Team Hoyt and help fuel the future of inclusion.
If you're in the trades putting in those long days, you deserve gear that can keep up. Brunt Workwear builds comfortable, durable work boots and apparel, hand in hand with real workers in the trades for the men and women who make this country run. That's why Brunt is proud to be an official partner of both the New England Patriots and the Gillette Stadium field crew, because the team that prepares the field for battle is just as important as the team on the field. Based out of North Reading, Brunt is finally giving workers the gear they deserve. Go to bruntworkwear.com and use code FELGER10 to save $10 off your first purchase with a risk-free trial.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Papelbon. When the AC can't keep up, I call Rodenheiser Home Services. Fast installs, high-efficiency systems with no surprises. Need a new system? Rodenheiser makes it easy. Call or book online at rodenheiser.com.
Champions play here, the Sports Hub.
The Celtics, the seeds of this were clearly there. We've seen this show before with the Celtics up 2-1 after wrestling home court advantage back. Game 3 Friday night was, we described it as a rock fight. The description I used Friday night was that it was a tug of war with the rope in your teeth. It had that kind of feel. The seeds of shots going down for the Celtics and them running away with this game were certainly there. And it didn't look like it early as the Celtics couldn't make a shot. But Peyton Pritchard was the match to the flame in this game coming off the bench. And once his shot started to fall, the Celtics defense just smothered the life out of the Sixers, and Boston has built a 26-point lead here 4 minutes into the second half.
And the thing you got is the opposition right now. I'm not sure where Nick Nurse is going to go, but he's going to have a spark from one of those guys on the floor. Edgecombe doesn't seem like he has it tonight. It's going to have to be Paul George or Maxey.
How about it got Mike Gorman so into this? He's tweeting. Maxey drives, switches, crazy scoop with the right hand, no good. That's a hope shot. Celtics 5-on-4 the other way. Tatum lead for Derek White at the middle of the floor. Thought about the quick three. Now he pulls it back. He's going to take it and miss it. And the rebound, Caden deflects it out of bounds. Caden is arguing he wants them to challenge it. This is normally, Joe Mazzulla does challenge in these situations, and this is 100% trust in Caden. This is a Caden confidence booster right now. He did not look to Matt Reynolds. Caden was so convinced that ball went out of bounds off the Sixers. Joe is going to challenge based on that.
So what happens if he's wrong?
Caden might be the first one on the plane tonight to go back to Boston before the rest of us. 7:38 to go, third quarter of Game 4. Boston 69, Philadelphia 43 on the BetMGM 98.5 the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Hey, it's Ryan Rivard, Project Director at Blue Sky Restoration. When the unthinkable happens, fire, flood, storm, or structural damage, it's not just your property that's affected. It's your sense of safety, your memories, your livelihood. At Blue Sky Restoration, we understand that behind every emergency is a person, a family, a team. Real lives disrupted. That's why we do more than just restore buildings. We are committed to restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow. So when disaster strikes, don't panic. Visit goblusky.com and our team will be there.
All roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. For 125 years, golf has been fueling every journey. Golf is proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. Download the Golf Pay app to score savings like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Golf is here for every journey. See app for details.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Well, a lot of criticism has come down on Keita during this playoff series, the last 2 or 3 games, but he got this one right. Imploring Joe Mazzulla to use the coach's challenge. Out-of-bounds call is reversed. Celtics win the coach's challenge. They get the ball here up by 26 with 7:39 to go in the third.
Well, making that challenge, you had to believe in your player. And it gives your players confidence when you don't have to go to the video and just say, look, I'm going to take your word for it.
Celtics in the midst of their best defensive performance statistically of the year. And this really was a roll of the dice with Joel Embiid. I mean, he's trying. Jaylen Brown for Derek White in the corner. Shot clock at 12. Maxey on Derek White. Bounce pass for Jaylen Brown. Oubre fell down, so Jaylen's open to the free throw line. Jumper's no good. That's where you don't want to shoot from tonight. It's from the free throw line. Oh, my goodness. Did Maxey just get away with a travel? Lead for Edgecombe, who attacks. Runs it up no good. Late foul call. They're going to get a 4th on Keita.
What you do, what you do, if you're Edgecombe, you're trying whatever you can to get some points on the board. Confidence is out right now. He doesn't want to shoot a jump shot. This time, attack the rim.
Four fouls for Keita in 11 minutes tonight in Game 4 as Edgecombe makes the first free throw.
Bring Vooch back in this game.
Yep. Realistically, Sixers maybe can get to 100 points tonight if they get the offense starting to flow. Edgecombe gets the free throws. Stops the 13-2 Boston run. Celtics have scored the last 9 points. We're at 69-45. Celtics by 24. 7:18 to go in the third quarter. Peyton Pritchard, who got this thing rolling, is going to the scorer's table. Tatum, just 11 points on 3 of 10 shooting. Left-hand dribble, free throw line, stop and start, goes through Paul George, runs it up and in. Tough shot in traffic, and he just bullied his way through Paul George.
And he was saying, I got the contact.
13, 6, and 6 for Tatum. 71-45. Paul George takes the handoff from Joel Embiid. Elevates, left elbow jumper, no good. Back iron, long rebound. Embiid comes right to him. He throws it up and hits. They're going to score that and the foul. I've never seen a bigger, wider, stronger guy, softer on his feet, and dive to the floor off minimal contact than Joel Embiid.
Normally the Celtics are quicker to the basketball, but Joel Embiid gets his basketball up quickly. Normally guys box him out. Nobody boxed him out.
That's the one thing. Joel Embiid could walk out of a hospital bed and get 10 free throws in a game. And he's done it. 23 minutes. This will be his ninth free throw here. Looking for the three-point play, and he's got it. 71-48. Boston by 23. Now your Celtic fan just looking up at that clock going, move, move. 6:49 to go in the third.
Sixers in the zone here.
Celtics started cold from three, and then Peyton Pritchard got it going. Tatum dribbles deep in the zone, throws back out to Vucevic. Cross-court Pritchard. Pritchard against Quentin Grimes. 8 on the shot clock. Pritchard dribbling between his legs. Grimes on him. Here's the step back for the elbow. Tough shot, Pritchard. Bounces off the front iron. No good. It's 8th rebound for Embiid. Paul George up the middle of the floor. Spinning on Tatum. Exposed the ball. Jaylen Brown knocked it away. Was it saved? It was for a second from going out of bounds, but in the process, Maxey deflected it right to Derek White. Lead for Tatum. Tatum going to drive. In traffic. Floated back out to Derek White. Celtics a reset with Tatum. Maxey comes out to challenge. 12 on the shot clock. Vucevic ambles out, sets the high screen. Shot clock at 8 for Tatum against Paul George. Steps to his right. 3 in the air. Wide right. Rebound goes out of bounds. An uneven offensive performance for the Celtics, and they haven't shot it well at all. 41% from the floor. 38% for three. A lot of that Peyton Pritchard. Tatum just 4 of 12, but a 23-point Boston lead that Maxey's trying to cut to 20, and he does. Stepping to his left and hitting the three. Maxey more aggressive here.
Drop coverage.
6 straight for Philadelphia to cut it to 20. 71-51. How close can Philadelphia get here and how quickly? Jaylen Brown returns to Tatum. Closed on by Maxey. 9 of the shot clock. Left-hand dribble. Tatum feeling contact. Draws the foul on Maxey. Philadelphia long sits over the limit. And the Celtics, again, the threes are great. But this is the time of the game here with 5:29 in the third. You just pound it inside and try to get to the free throw line.
Maxey with that hand on it. All the way, right?
3 on Maxey. Philadelphia over the limit. 3 on Edgecombe. 3 on Oubre, who's out of the game. Queta with 4. Garza with 3. They're both out of the game, so these are the Vucevic minutes now. Tatum gets the free throw, and all else fails. The pull cord in case of emergency for the Celtics, of course, is Jason Tatum playing center.
You had to go that way.
What really concerns you right now is there's so much time left here. 5:29 to go in the third. Tatum gets the free throws. Boston lead is 22, 73-51. Lakers going for the 4-game sweep of the Houston Rockets in the 4th and final playoff game today. Paul George catches, drives in deep on Vucevic, blocked from behind by Jaylen Brown, but it comes right to Paul George, who puts it off the glass and gets the bounce. The Celtics have really found something here with the chase downs by Jaylen Brown and Derek White. 73-53. Boston by 20. 5:05 to go in the third. Tatum enters to Jaylen Brown, turns, pump fake on Paul George, scores easily off the glass.
Guys in the island by themselves. They're finding the seams and finding the gaps.
17 for Jaylen Brown, 15 for Jason Tatum, 18 for Peyton Pritchard. Boston by 22. 4:48 to go in the third. Paul George, Grimes behind the back bounce pass. Embiid due for a 3. Finally knocks one down. Now, how about Joel Embiid here? Walking back in as a surprise starter. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists in 25 minutes. But Sixers down by 20. 75-55. 4:28 to go in the third. Jaylen Brown, pump fake, wraparound pass. Tatum was open, puts it on the floor, steps to his left, knocks down a 3.
Probably just shakes his head a little bit.
Boston by 23. By the way, that Embiid shot, he was on the line. It was not a 3-point shot. Embiid up fakes the 3, doesn't want to take it. One step in, Vucevic trying to hold his ground. Embiid free throw line jumper is a line drive good. Full marks for Embiid here. He's gutting it out. 19, 8, and 4 for Embiid, but Boston by 21 with 3:50 to go in the third. Tatum uses the Vucevic screen, finds Pritchard. He is open, left side, 3 in the air, got another one. 5th 3 of game 4 for Peyton Pritchard, and the Celtics push the lead back to 24.
Boy, Embiid just dropped his head then.
The Celtics have made 15 threes, Philadelphia 5. Grimes pass picked up by Tatum. Loose ball on the floor. Edgecombe recovers it. Maxey floats it into the right corner for a Paul George 3. Finally, the Sixers get a loose ball. And they're trading with the Celtics now, and that's great, but they're down by 21. Needs some stops to make a run. 3:11 to go in the third. Tatum switches to the right hand. Embiid comes to help on him. Now it's Tatum lining up Embiid. Right side of the floor. 9 of the shot clock. Tatum doubled long cross court. Gets to Pritchard. Open three. Got another one. How is Peyton Pritchard this wide open?
Wide open because what they're doing, they're double teaming and daring them to shoot it.
6-3 of game 4 for Peyton Pritchard, a career playoff high, 24 points, and we still have 2:46 to go in the third. Boston by 24. Maxey drop back to Embiid. Wants the three, gets the three. 84-63. Best offensive quarter by a long shot for Philadelphia, but they trail by 21. 84-63. 2:27 to go in the third. Tatum, right side of the floor. Against Paul George, dribbling between his legs. Tatum switches to the left hand, knocks Paul George away, offensive foul. Jordan Walsh will come in. He'll get Derek White.
Embiid coming out.
Joel Embiid, 2 weeks removed from an appendectomy, has played nearly 29 minutes in game 4. 22 points, 8 rebounds. And obviously he's a big minus here as the Sixers are down by 21. 2:12 to go in the third. Drummond is okay, is back in the game. Grimes against Pritchard. Dribbles to the right elbow, tough follow away is good. Grimes been much better here in game 4. 84-65. Celtics led by 18 at halftime. They're up by 19 now with 1:55 to go in the third. Jaylen Brown racing. He draws a foul on a dish up, but it won't matter because Philly is over the limit. It's on Grimes. First on Grimes, but Philly's been over the limit for about 20 minutes now.
So I like to see the Celtics do, just attack the rim here. Pick up some of these easy ones. Remember, the 76ers cannot challenge anymore.
Nope.
Because they already used theirs already.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. Threes and free throws for the Celtics here. Another free throw for Jaylen Brown. The Celtics in game 4 here are just 13 of 27. That's below 50% on 2-point shots. That's not a good number. But 16 of 37 on threes now. And they've gotten to the free throw line a bunch, even though they haven't been good from the free throw line. Garza gets Vucevic. Celtics are 11 of 18 from the line, so this could be worse, obviously, for Philadelphia. Going to trail by 20 or 21, the Sixers are, with 1:55 to go in the third, waiting on the second Jaylen Brown free throw, which is in the air and good. 86-65. Celtics led by 21 early in the second quarter, and they still lead by 21 late in the third. Quentin Grimes moving to his right. Garza slides his feet so Pritchard can get there. Throw back to Maxey. Runs into the wall. That is Jordan Walsh. Spins on him. 12-footer's good.
That's great defense. Great defense.
Been a really good offensive quarter for Philadelphia. They've scored 29 points, but they've given up 30. And here's Jaylen Brown going right by Paul George, getting knocked down again. 2 more free throws for Jaylen Brown.
So what happened, he ended up getting there to Drummond. And Drummond couldn't do anything. Drummond can't hardly move. This time just slowed down just a little bit, put the brakes on, and Drummond ran into the back of him. He had a couple of free throws here. I'm not sure what they're talking about. They want to see something.
Potential flagrant.
Flagrant on Drummond.
We're getting our first look at the replay.
Previous play is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Drummond got his right hand up and it made slight contact with the face of Jaylen Brown. I don't think this is going to be a flagrant, but they're going to look at it with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Celtics leading by 19.
Here's the thing. Never try for the basketball. Yeah. This is what they'll say. You never tried for the ball at all. All you did was look at the body. There's nothing here but just going right into the body, not even looking to it. And that's potential right now. They have harm on the player. Boom. That's that in the NBA now.
Yeah.
During my era, oh no, that was fine. Shoot a couple free throws. Now, look at this. This is clearly, look at the elbow.
It was a body check. He threw his body into Jaylen Brown without making any attempt on the ball.
Look at the arm, the follow through. As the follow through goes into the body.
Did you just demonstrate? Did you just throw your body at me to demonstrate?
Dick.
Yeah, it's not a basketball play. It's a hockey play.
Review, we have a delivered blow by Drummond with wind up and impact to a vulnerable airborne player.
Flagrant one.
The play is being upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. It'll be 2 free throws for Brown. Boston ball on the side with 24 on the shot clock.
So Josh Tippett explaining it. So Jaylen Brown will get the free throws he was going to get anyway, but the difference is Celtics will get the ball.
I mean, that was
How frustrating for a Philadelphia team. Hoping to get their guys healthy. Drummond is a shell of what he was, banged up in the first half. Joel Embiid crawling in 2 weeks removed from an appendectomy. And if you sense and feel that frustration when your players just are not themselves when it matters the most, I invite you to flash back 1 year ago when Kristaps Porzingis was a shell of himself in the playoffs. It happens. You have to have the right players, you have to have the right roster, and then you've got to have the health luck, which requires a certain kind of management through 82 games. And it's one of the things about the quote-unquote gap year Celtics that has been remarkable, has been their health and the management of the roster. To the only time all year the injury report has been clean has been in the playoffs. Jaylen Brown misses the second free throw. He got the first to put the Celtics up by 20. Now Boston ball with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I've been saying it over again. Big 90 seconds right now for the Sixers. They need to get something positive.
Listen, the first half was as good as we've seen the Celtics play defensively all year. This third quarter has been a big one for Philadelphia offensively, but they haven't been able to make up any ground. Jaylen Brown, right-hand dribble on Oubre, shovel back to Garza. Moves left side, Pritchard. Full shot clock here for the Celtics. Pritchard against Grimes. Dribbling low, gets to the mid-block. Step-back jumper is good. Pritchard can't miss tonight. He cannot miss.
I'm just watching Reggie Miller. He is getting excited every time Peyton Pritchard hits a shot. Peyton Pritchard acknowledges it.
26 points on 16 shots for Peyton Pritchard in Game 4. Maxey steps to his left, misses the 3, rebound Shireman. Celtics by 22 and the ball as we enter the final minute of the third quarter of Game 4. Jaylen Brown against Quentin Grimes. There's another offensive foul. Jaylen reaches out, and Nick Nurse is all over Josh Tippett, risking a technical of his own because he wants, I believe he wants that to be called a flagrant. They're going to look at it. Nick
The
Nurse.
offensive foul on Jaylen Brown is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant.
It's one thing that Jaylen needs to do. Bring those elbows into the body. You can get any shot you want to right now.
We've seen this move 100 times. Jaylen dribbled into Grimes, put the ball in his left hand and reached out with that right hand and just, it was almost like a little backhand slap. Grimes, as he should have, he sold it big. The wrist of Jaylen Brown hit the chin of Grimes. This is going to be, especially given the game situation, they're calling this a flagrant one, I promise you.
Not the elbow.
While the hand does make contact to the face, nothing there rises to the level of a flagrant foul. This is just an offensive foul on Brown. He'll be fully ball on the side.
If he had extended the elbow and hit him, I would say yeah. But it was the open arms, the fingers that hit him in the face.
The look of pure incredulity on the face of Nick Nurse right now that was not upgraded to a flagrant.
Well, it should have been Nick understanding what a flagrant foul is and what it isn't.
Boston by 22. Philadelphia ball. 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. Still some work to do. Maxey down the left side and runs it up, drawing a foul on the backpedaling guard. If it's Garza, it's his fourth. Could be on Jordan Walsh, but it could be Garza as well. Let's find out. It's Garza. So 4 on Keita, 4 on Garza, 2 on Vucevic, and the Celtics still have nearly 13 minutes of center rotation to get through here. And you know Joel Embiid will be back in the fourth quarter. We said Maxey had to be, and I mean had to be more aggressive here. He only scored 7 points in the first quarter. If he makes these free throws, he'll have a 10-point third quarter. First one that you hear is good. Trying to cut it to 20 with 48 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Showing your guy Kyle Lowry over here.
This has been a monster offensive quarter for the Sixers. 31 points after scoring just 38 in the first half, but they began the third quarter down by 18. Now they're down by 20. 39 seconds to go. Pritchard dribbling low, splits a double team, attacks, scoops, and scores. When it's your night, it's your night. And game 4 in this first round has simply belonged to Peyton Pritchard from the jump. Paul George, pull-up 3 is good. It's down to 19, 91-72. Celtics are going to let the 2-for-1 go, try to get one good shot here with 25 seconds to go in the third. Big offensive quarter for the Sixers, but they haven't been able to get closer. Pritchard with Grimes on him. Left-hand dribble, Pritchard to the elbow, pulls Drummond out, now takes the jumper over him and knocks another one down. It's a 30-point game 3 for Peyton Pritchard with still time left in the third quarter. Boston by 21. 9 seconds to go in the third. Maxey through the logo and away from the ball. Garza knocked down Drummond. I'm not sure he didn't do that on purpose. You cannot hack, but this is going to be Drummond free throws. Nick Nurse is going to the table, and he wants the ball back, saying it was an intentional foul, but you're not getting that call here.
But you're not going to do it, Sean, if you're picking up your 5th foul. You're not going to do that.
So now Andre Drummond will shoot free throws with 6.7 to go, and the Celtics will get the ball back. Drummond makes the first one.
You know Pritchard wants his ball back.
I have a feeling he's going to get it. Margin is 20 right now. Andre Drummond's second free throw is good. He gets them both. Boston by 19, 6.7 to go. It's in the hands of Pritchard. Edgecombe maneuver challenge. Pritchard puts it in his right hand, gets to half court. Fouled by Edgecombe with 9/10 of a second remaining in the quarter. You can't make a bigger mistake than Edgecombe just made.
No, and he did. He's just riding him. He's riding him the whole time, and you got to make that call. There's aggressive, and then there's stupidity. That was stupid on that side.
That was a rookie mistake in his first playoff series. And now Peyton Pritchard, the only thing he has not done in this game is shoot free throws. And his first one's right down the middle. 31 for Peyton Pritchard, and we still have a quarter to go in game 4.
He's in number 40, didn't he? Then you say the Sixers, the best they could do is maybe score 100 points?
The Celtics sitting at 94 with another free throw coming from Pritchard. Is in the air and good. 32 for Pritchard. Three-quarters court shot from Maxey, got it off too late, and that will do it. The Sixers come out of the locker room, change what they're doing offensively, and score 36 points in the third quarter, and the deficit is larger. Celtics led by 16 at the end of one, by 18 at halftime. They're up 21 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 in game 4. Boston 95, Philadelphia 74 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting, helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. Supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities, introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit clintonsavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
The 99-cent sale is back at Shaw's and Star Market. Pick up select favorites throughout the store for an amazing 99 cents, like fresh avocados, Signature Select baby carrots, Chobani Greek yogurt, Starkist solid white tuna, Signature Select canned vegetables, Near East rice pilaf, Prince pasta, Celeste frozen pizza, and more. Look for the 99-cent values around the entire store. The 99-cent sale on now at Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Check out the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CRV, and Passport, all from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.49% APR on a 2026 Pilot, a 2.99% APR on a 2026 CRV, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport or 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details. Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kpp.com for more information.
It's playoff basketball. You got to do a little bit of everything.
The intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in, because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
We head for the fourth quarter of Game 4. The Celtics in command. They'll take a 21-point lead, 95-74. The story at the start of the night was the return of Joel Embiid. 22 points and 8 rebounds for him. He has outscored all 3 Celtic bigs combined as we look at the big man matchup brought to you by Big Y, celebrating 90 years, not just their anniversary. It's yours too. You are the Y, but for all his numbers, minus 16 also connected to Joel Embiid. And the Celtics are 12 minutes away from a 3-1 series lead, thanks in large part to the man of the match, Peyton Pritchard. 10 seconds, station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Station.
Grandy and Max and a sold-out crowd at Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia, where the Celtics are hoping not to return for a Game 6 on Thursday night. And it appears they will have that destiny in their hands as they take a 21-point lead, 95-74, into the fourth quarter here on a 32-point night for Peyton Pritchard and counting. Embiid is out there now for Philadelphia. 22 points in 28 minutes. Peyton Pritchard. Moving to his right, guarded by Maxey. Oubre comes to help. Pritchard gives it up to Tatum. Tatum, they run away from him, so he takes a 3 and makes it. The Sixers cannot get out of their own way tonight. Quentin Grimes. And away from the ball, Embiid goes tumbling to the ground again. If that's Keita, no, it's Hauser who tripped him up.
I just don't understand right now why you're going to make those fouls in that situation. Crazy.
98-74. Tatum up to 21 points now. As he continues to climb the all-time NBA list. Some crazy numbers connected to him now. Embiid backing down Peyton Pritchard. Help comes from Keita. Long cross-court gets to Grimes. His corner 3. Air ball comes right down to Embiid. And they will not get a shot away. Shot clock violation. They'll let him play on here as Peyton Pritchard comes up with a loose ball. Celtics trying to end any suspense here early in the fourth. Tatum, stop and start. Drives past Embiid. Hands to Keita underneath. He flips it up and in over Embiid. 100-74. The Celtics have their largest lead of the night. Kelly Oubre switches to the left hand, drives on Hauser, runs it up, blocked from behind. Keita comes out of nowhere to get it. Edgecombe punches it away from Jordan Walsh, out of bounds. Officials talking about it, but it's going to be Boston ball with 10:47 to go.
Defensive clinic right now.
The Celtics going to close this show here in the next couple minutes. Tatum steps to his right, leads into a 3, scored, and the foul, and Game 4 is over.
Somebody go get your mama's sandwich bag, man, because somebody needs some meals to eat.
This is an all-time road playoff bludgeoning that the Celtics are inflicting tonight. A 4-point play for Jason Tatum, and the Celtics have a 30-point lead with 10:37 to go. And what now appears likely to be the last game for the Sixers on their home floor this year, unless they can go to Boston and win on Tuesday night. Maxey, bounce pass, here's Embiid, stumbling to the basket, misses the layup, offensive rebound, punched in, looked like Edgecombe.
And the fans from Boston right now are chanting, "We want Boston."
104-76. Tatum dribbles around Embiid, lobs it too far for Keita. Tatum throws it away. Live ball turnover. Maxey racing against Pritchard, scoops it up and in. Basketball gods crashing down on the Celtics for getting careless. Boston leading 104-78. 26-point lead, 9:51 to go. Peyton Pritchard Moving to his right. Moves into the corner. Jordan Walsh cranks up a three. No good. Offensive rebound. Tatum. Celtics have been doing it all night. Tatum for Hauser. His three. No good. Back iron. Jordan Walsh chases the rebound, but it comes down to Maxey. Celtics 11 offensive rebounds tonight. 5 of them have resulted in threes. And the Sixers want timeout as Tyrese Maxey comes across half court. I wonder if Joel Embiid is done. He's walking slowly back to the bench. 9:33 to go in Game 4. Boston 104, Philadelphia 78 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Ah, New England spring. We're so ready to get outside and celebrate with all the deliciousness from Big Y. Charcuterie expertly plated, oh so nicely. Shrimp with cocktail sauce, chilled and spicy. Spiral ham glazed to perfection. Candies, cakes, and other sweet confections. Ah, yes. Spring has finally sprung. Big Y. Nicely done.
This NBA season, don't let an injury rule out your bet. With Fanatics Fair Play's first half injury protection, Fanatics Sportsbook keeps your bet in play. Fair Play protects all first half player props from injuries across every NBA game this season. So make the switch and stay in the game with Fanatics Sportsbook. Winning hits different here. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-522-4700. MD, visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Offer not available in all states. Terms apply. See Fanatics Sportsbook app.
Hey, it's Felger here, and here's your spring scouting report from Burgess Pest. Termites swarm once a year, and that time is now. They look like flying ants, but they're worse. Ticks, they turn active as soon as the weather warms, and mice, still in your walls from the winter. That's New England. Spring means pests are back, so I call in the pros at Burgess Pest. Family owned for nearly 100 years. Local, fast, and year-round protection starts at just $39 a month. When pest season starts, Burgess finishes the job. That's why I use them, and you should too. BurgessPest.com. Built for New England, built to stop pests.
Hi, my name is Bernie Medua, an Iraq veteran. It's important to give back to those who give so much to keep us safe every day. On Sunday, April 19th in Concord, see that mission in motion at the Tough Ruck Marathon, our powerful 26.2-mile ruck. We carry more than just the gear. We carry the names of the fallen, and we carry the weight of their sacrifice. Tough Ruck Nation honors America's fallen military and first responders. Donate today at toughruck.org.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Celtics in command, still 9:33 to go, however, in Game 4. Celtics leading 104-78. How's this for symmetry? Jason Tatum's 4-point play in the fourth quarter of Game 4 moves him into the top 30 in NBA playoff scoring all time, passing James Worthy. He is now 30th on the NBA's all-time scoring list in the playoffs at 28 years old.
Why'd you have to invoke that name? I'm good. It was already made. The point was already made, but you bring James Worthy's name in, something in the back of my throat just starts coming up.
It's rare to have a Hall of Famer call you what he called you in a 30 for 30. It's kind of cool if you think about it.
What'd he call me?
Let's see. Well, he didn't say air hole.
Guy hated me, and I hate him too. I hate him back.
All stemming from the infamous choke incident when James Worthy missed the free throws and Max walked across the free throw line and made the choke sign.
It was more, not from that. It was really when he pushed me in the back when I was going up for a layup.
As the response to the Kurt Rambis foul that kept McHale committed. But as you like to say, as the boos rain down, don't boo me. I didn't miss the free throws. He missed them. Margin is 26. 4 straight points for Philadelphia after falling behind by 30. Here's Maxey behind the back bounce pass. Going to give Embiid another three. Short. Rebound. Shireman. Embiid's been short on most of these shots. He does not have his legs. Full marks for Joel Embiid tonight. He has gutted it out. There's no question about it. 104-78. Down to 9:09 to go in Game 4. Peyton Pritchard's masterpiece on display. 32 points. Switches to the left-hand dribble behind his back. Grimes shuts him off. Kick out. How about a lefty three for Shireman? The Celtics knocked down 23s in Game 3, 19 tonight in Game 4, 3 shy of the franchise record. Maxey for Joel Embiid, shovel pass in the corner. Quentin Grimes returns to Maxey, deep three left side, got it. You don't need to be a math major to know the Sixers cannot trade baskets here, down 26 with 8:32 to go. Tatum just across half court. 25, 6, and 10 for Tatum tonight against Oubre. Tatum switches to the left hand. Bumps Oubre, knocks him over. Offensive foul.
Oubre give me the first down? No?
Apparently not. (107-81). Clock rolling with 8:18 to go in game 4. Grimes turns the corner on Pritchard. Shovel pass Embiid. Pump fake, flips it over. Kata up and good. This is a 9-3 run, by the way, for Philadelphia to cut it from 30 to 24. We're down to 8:04 to go. Celtics need about 6 or 7 points to probably end this mathematically. Pritchard, left-hand dribble, driving on Embiid, gets in deep, circles back out of the wing, shot clock at 4. Pritchard, step back 3, air ball, offensive rebound. Kata misses the putback, but he gets fouled by Grimes. And there are so many areas of this game that the Celtics have dominated. But when it's all said and done, we're going to remember it for Peyton Pritchard lighting the building on fire. But the offensive rebounds and second chances for Boston from the start of this game till now have been the separator.
He's been a difference maker. It's the fact you rebounded the ball so well. Remember one time when the Celtics were at the far end of the floor, and what they had, essentially, they had a hockey possession. It was goal attempt after goal attempt after goal attempt. There's at least 5 goal attempts that I saw on one possession.
All left TD Garden Tuesday night after the Sixers win. Home court advantage gone. Everybody's starting to reach for the panic button as Kata hits the free throws. Now, the Celtics will wake up tomorrow morning as the only higher seed in the Eastern Conference that is leading their series. They're up by 26 now with 7:41 to go. Edgecombe throws it back to Embiid. Travels a little bit for the free throw line. Enters to Edgecombe. Pushes it over. Kata no good. Rebound belongs to Edgecombe. Moves it to the middle. Caught by Embiid. Spins on Kata. Pump fake. Right hand flip shot up and good.
How quick is Edgecombe getting off the floor there?
Edgecombe, rough night shooting. Trying to get some offensive rebounds here. 109-85. Margin is 24. 7:12 to go. Tatum behind the back bounce pass. Derek White catches. Steps back behind the line and hits the Celtics' 20th three of game 4.
Well, what they're doing involving Embiid in these bigger roles.
You just threw Joel Embiid to the Wolves tonight. And the Celtics have been the Wolves that have just chewed him up. Maxey steps to his left. 3 rims out. Rebound Kata. Celtics lead 112-85.
Well, at least if you're the 76ers, you know you can get something out of Joel Embiid.
Just about closing time here for the starters in game 4. Tatum switches to the left hand. Here comes the double team. So he finds an open Peyton Pritchard, who misses the 3. Rebound, Derek White. Got hit on the putback. They don't call it here. With 6.5 to go. Grimes drives past Shireman, scoops it up and in. Margin is 25, 112-87. With 6:19 to go in game 4.
Well, you seriously trying to put a punctuation on that with Peyton Pritchard by himself again.
Would have been his 7th 3 of the game. Pritchard in deep. Shovels back to Tatum. 5 on the shot clock. How about a deep 3 for Tatum? How about yes? Number 21 for the Celtics, 1 shy of the franchise record and a 28-point lead as they head for the exits here in South Philly. Tyrese Maxey tried to jump into Derek White. He wasn't there. So Maxey moves it to Embiid. He'll crank up a 3. Nope, back iron. Tatum grabs his 7th rebound. 3 rebounds away for a triple-double. 28, 7, and 11 for Jason Tatum. And a demonstrative Game 4 bludgeoning for the Celtics tonight in Philadelphia. Tatum fouled on a reach-in by Edgecombe. Tatum will go to the line, and it is just about that time to pull the cord on this one to get the starters out.
Weren't they chanting, "We want Boston, we want Boston"? Now the Boston fans who are here saying, "We want Boston." I know I'm not supposed to say this on air, but is somebody screaming out fire? Because people are running out of this building right now.
And is this it for the Philadelphia 76ers in their home season? We've seen the Celtics with chances to close out series year after year, lose at home and have to go back on the road. Certainly happened a couple times with Miami. It happened with Atlanta in the first round. 3 years ago. But the Celtic fans now who are left behind chanting, "We want Boston."
I wouldn't mind getting Tatum out of this game.
Yeah, it's time. Up by 30 here with 5:26 to go. Quick turnaround, game 5 on Tuesday night. Grimes down the left side. Derek White lets him go for the right-hand slam. Margin is 28 here with 5:12 to go.
And Tatum,
Derek White walking across half court.
Tatum just mentioned I want to come out of the game.
Yeah, Jozo's going to let them play here, but next whistle, everybody's coming out. Pritchard down the right side, stumbles a little bit. Shireman swings it out to Jordan Walsh from the wing. His three is no good. Crashing, Derek White runs into his own guy, Peyton Pritchard, and Edgecombe comes up with a loose ball. Lead ahead for Quentin Grimes. 4:45 to go. Grimes attacks, and Jordan Walsh just gives that foul to get the whistle. And Grimes will get free throws here, and the night is over for Jason Tatum. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 5 threes after a slow start. Jaylen Brown will be done for the night. He will only have to play 31 minutes here in game 4. Grimes misses a free throw. A strange night. Statistically, 2 very different games. The Celtics just choked the life out of Philadelphia's offense in the first half. And then once the Sixers got it going in the third quarter, the Celtics were just coming down the floor, matching them, putting Joel Embiid in all the actions, and scoring at will.
Put them in that action all the time. You know, and you won't get credit for Derek White coming out of this game. Hasn't done that much offensively, but man, was really good at controlling the initial point of attack.
Grimes gets 1 of 2 at the line. 117-90. I said early in the third quarter, can the Sixers even get to 100 points? They got 4 minutes and 38 seconds to do it, down 117-90. Garza, Pritchard, Shireman, Hauser, Walsh, 5 on the floor for the Celtics now. Closing out game 4. Pritchard, a 32-point night. Lines up Bona, dribbles behind his back with the left hand. Pritchard drives, tried to reverse it up, slapped away, blocked out of bounds with 4.3 to shoot.
Walker checks in for the Sixers.
We talked to Jaylen Brown after game 3 Friday night. I am fascinated to talk to Jason Tatum tonight at the end of game 4 here. Because you know NBC and Reggie Miller, you know who they want tonight. Peyton Pritchard's going to get some national TV FaceTime. Peyton Pritchard podium game tonight. Under out of bounds. Hauser corner 3 is no good. Celtics 1 shy of their franchise record for threes in a playoff game, which is 22. Done 3 times. The first time was the game 7 against Milwaukee. In 2022, the Grant Williams game. Corner 3. No good from Jabari Walker. Terry, Watford, and Walker come in off the bench here for Philadelphia for the final 4 minutes. And the Celtics salvage the weekend in Boston sports because it was a rough one. Pritchard, kick out. Hauser, right side 3. Franchise record, 22nd 3 in a playoff game for the Celtics. And a meticulous, symmetrical 30-point lead. It's 120-90. Jordan Walsh reaches in, slaps the ball away from Terry, has the clean steal. Well, Jordan Walsh playing his tail off tonight. He makes the extra pass into the corner. Shireman drives, hands back to Jordan Walsh, who's earned this 3-point attempt. It's no good. And the rebound going to get chased down by Justin Edwards. I'm surprised Edwards didn't play more in this game for Philadelphia. He's been good. Watford gets in the paint and flips it up and in with the right hand. Game 5 against Milwaukee in 2022. Game 5 against Atlanta in 2023. Game 6 against Miami in 2022. All these home games the Celtics have had with a chance to close it out. They have not been able to do it. That third home game of a series has been a problem in this era for the Celtics. Shireman's 3, no good. They're going to break the franchise record with 2:49 to go. Watford goes the distance, gets fouled, and he'll be at the free throw line when we return for the final 2 minutes and 48 seconds of Game 4. Boston 120, Philadelphia 92 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
Hit 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Celtics basketball brought to you by Gulf Pay. Download the Gulf Pay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Gulf celebrating 125 years of fueling every journey. Official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, who are on their way to complete one of the greatest road bludgeonings in Celtics playoff history, up by 28 here with 2:48 to go. They're going to take a 3-1 lead back into Game 5 to try to close it out as they did in the first round last year in Game 5 against the Orlando Magic. You warned after Game 1 about the attaboys. You're going to have all kinds of attaboys, and it's even worse when it's 3-1 because everybody for the next 48 hours is going to completely write off the Sixers. And all they have to do is win one single game by one single point to keep the series alive.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is true, factually. I just don't believe the Sixers want to do that.
Well, and why would you think that when they have been outscored now by 54 points through the first 4 games of the series? If the Celtics win by almost any margin on Tuesday in Game 5, it'll be one of the most lopsided playoff series in Celtics franchise history.
Great.
They'll finish off here. Banton and Hugo Gonzalez will get some playoff run with Ron Harper, Max Shulga, and Luka Garza for the final 2:48. A weekend in Boston sports.
Let me give you this. Look at the Celtics. Look at the Sixers bench. What do you see? See a defeated-looking team.
76ers. Looking ahead to Game 5 after losing Game 4, are you saying 1, 2, 3, Cancun?
People will tell you right now, we want Boston.
Yeah, Celtic fans on their feet, all screaming, we want Boston. How many road buildings have the Celtics cleared out over the last couple of years just like this? 120-94, just a matter of the final math here with 2:38 to go. Ball in the hands of Luka Garza. And to Harper, and his straightaway 3 is good, and the Celtics have set a new franchise record. Their 23rd 3 of Game 4. 123-94. They enter a pass that's picked up by Shulga, but they're calling a foul.
Did what you wanted to do, did what you needed to do. If you're the Boston Celtics, you attack, you attack, you attack.
It's crazy three-point shooting night. Celtics did not start well from 3. They were 2 for 6 at one point. Jabari Walker muscles his way in deep for a bucket. We're at 123-96 as they announce 2 minutes remaining. And I believe check me on this. That's the final 2-minute announcement, right, for the PA announcer in this building if the Sixers don't win. As he is retiring. Great entry, Gonzalez to Luka Garza for the bucket. We're at 125-96. Celtics 23 of 52 from 3 after a 2-for-6 start. Left side 3 is a boulder from Terry. Hugo Gonzalez has the rebound. We're in the final minute 35 now of game 4. All right, where do you start here with Philadelphia? How do you win a single game by 1 point on Tuesday night?
You have to tell me that one.
Hugo, kick to the left corner. Shulga has himself a playoff 3.
I mean, you have to get, Maxey has to go crazy.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you have to get something from Edgecombe again. His confidence is just shot. So
Kelly Oubre 0 for 6. BJ Edgecombe made 6 threes in game 2. Those are the only 6 threes he's made in the series. He hasn't made one in any of the other 3 games. In the 3 Boston wins, Edgecombe has missed every one of his threes. Offensive rebound, Jabari Walker misses the putback. Margin is 32 as we enter the final minute. That's not the number that matters. Hugo Gonzalez drops a pass out of bounds. Celtics commit their 12th turnover. The number is 3-1. NBA teams down 3-1 lose the series 96% of the time. And that includes teams that have 5 and 7 at home. It's obviously much harder when 5 and 7 are on the road. Celtics will not shoot here. They normally do not as we get down to 35 seconds to go. The Celtics on their way to the championship 2 years ago. Won games 3 and 4 on the road in Miami. They won games 3 and 4 on the road in Cleveland. They won games 3 and 4 on the road at Indiana. And actually won game 3 in Dallas before losing the 4th game of the NBA Finals. They have done it again in the first round this year. After dropping home court advantage in game 2, they have smothered the Sixers in back-to-back games, and tonight simply blow them off the floor. The Celtics left Boston 4 days ago with uncertainty. They return home on Tuesday night with a chance to close out the Sixers. The clock hits 000, and the Celtics are up 3-1. The final score in game 4, Boston 128, Philadelphia 96. We'll talk to Jason Tatum next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
New England spring. We're so ready to get outside and celebrate with all the deliciousness from Big Y. Charcuterie expertly plated, oh so nicely. Shrimp with cocktail sauce, chilled and spicy. Spiral ham glazed to perfection. Candies.
Troubles back to Tatum. 5 of the shot clock. How about a deep 3 for Tatum? How about yes? Number 21 for the Celtics. 1 shy of the franchise record and a 28-point lead as they head for the exits here in South Philly. Maybe for good. Celtics blow out the Sixers 128-96 in game 4. Jason Tatum slaps the headset on at courtside. The other night you were asked after game 3, and all you could say is, hey, we've been here before. This felt very much man for man with everybody you played with tonight. Like, you know what? We've been here before. We know what to do.
Yeah. We won last game, but we didn't necessarily feel great about the way we played, the amount of turnovers we had. It's just a lot of things that we wanted to learn from it and have a better carryover. Obviously, we hit shots, and that always helps. But just the way that, we took more shots than them, and the offensive rebounding, especially in the beginning, and, that just really helped us throughout the game.
Hey, your defense was crazy tonight, though. Talk about all those guys who played.
No, absolutely. Everybody stepped up tonight. We understood, coming off game 1, they were the more desperate team. And after game 2, we were the more desperate team. And we knew that they really wanted this game, and so did we. So we had to bring it.
Will you let Tatum Pritchard stop playing against you and Brown? Because that's crazy to watch that young man. He's a beast right now.
No, it's a luxury to have a guy on your team coming off the bench that, can score with the best of them and shoot with the best of them. And, it came in handy tonight.
How much joy do you feel putting that uniform on now every night?
It's more than I can imagine and explain. Just obviously what I've been through these last 49 weeks. To be back playing in the playoffs and contribute to winning, there's no better feeling doing what I love with, these group of guys.
We'll see you on the plane, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Jason Tatum joining us after dropping 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists on the Philadelphia 76ers. And now the tallest task you can imagine stands in front of Philadelphia. They have to go to Boston down 3-1 to try to get one more game at home. And they are going to have everybody calling it quits on them after this performance tonight. The final score, Boston 128, Philadelphia 96. We'll wrap it up and get you ready for Game 5 next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing